Yeah,
if
you did.
if you're pushing
It
like a
should be pretty easy.
non-video feed, then it's still gonna show up. I don't know if on your end it's showing as like videos
Let me
live.
see. I can just turn off my. Oh yeah, because I have video enabled for some reason on my there. That should be better.
There it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
There we go. Now we can hide you.
Yes.
Margaroni.
6:05. Is this just the head of the tunnel that we were in? Or should I not worry about Albert yet?
No, that's where you guys were. Yeah.
Okay. We had, I mean, we got there, right through like the south. There's a tunnel there.
Yeah, I turned on. So Albert 2.0 has this dynamic fog.
My
so
bad, guys.
I can make it so that like you guys can't see around walls and stuff. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Oh, cool.
You all
What
right?
happened, Sal? Mini emergency or what?
Yeah, Pepper had a hairball moment right now.
No.
Oh, okay.
Peace out.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah,
Bye, bitches.
must have been a
Pepper just took him out.
Yeah.
Don't be talking shit.
Motherfucking hairball.
We'll say.
Yeah. Nope.
All right. Sorry
Cool.
about that. I clicked out again.
Took you out, huh?
Yep. Yeah, Pepper had a hairball right now, right on Susie's beautiful rug here in the office.
Oh, lovely.
Oh shit.
There's Margarita.
Hey.
Hey.
What up?
Long time no see. How are you?
I know. I'm good. I'm tired for some reason. Well, no, I know why. I ate too much. We had meat KBBQ again, so I got like the meat sleepies.
One of my
The
favorite
meat sleepies?
episodes-
Is that a thing, Margarita?
Oh,
Well,
totally.
Josh,
Yeah,
the itis,
totally.
that's what Josh calls it.
Well, one of my favorite episodes of Adventure Time is when they get meat from Meat Man. I don't know if you remember Meat Man.
I don't remember meat, man.
He's just this guy that's like made of meat, and he like gives people his own meat for them to eat.
Creepy.
Nasty, dude.
Makes
What the fuck are we
like
talking
burgers or
about?
something, and then like in his sleep, the Ice King shows up and like shows up in their house and like punches Jake in the stomach, and but like freezes them,
Yeah.
and then like the whole episode they're just frozen. And then, like, you know, whatever happens, and then they get unfrozen at the end, and then, like, Jake just wakes up and is all like, oh, because, like, he's feeling the effects of the punch, like, 8 hours later.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't think I should eat Meat Man's meat anymore.
Ew.
Wow. Wow.
That show's so funny. Love that show.
That's so good, yeah.
I know.
Cool. Well, I think we can get started. I know Andre said he would pop in later. Anybody want to give a recap? So catch Margarita up on what she's missed?
So much.
Not a lot, actually.
Really? Oh, great. That's great. I was like, damn,
Well,
I
when's
think
the
I've
last
gone 2
time-
sessions. I think
When's the last time you played?
when Ronnie kind of fucked up and we shot that guy through the portal, I think.
I
Or
didn't
maybe
fuck
one
up.
time-
You guys just did well.
Well, no, you said he forgot to roll something or something silly, I think. Quotes.
So the last time you was when you guys fought the vampire guy, Skeel, and the like evil robot blast guy.
Yes.
His brother.
That couldn't have been the last time she played.
It
Let me-
was a bit.
Let me pull up my notes. Maybe
Must
I
have been a
something.
long time.
It might have
then.
been like one more actually, because I remember Cynthia Jinx has a cat now, like a kitty. So that was
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Did she
got a
have
cat.
someone tied up?
That
Oh,
was
and,
her.
She was with us at the castle.
That was the last time she played, dude.
yeah.
That's right. That was inside the castle. We kind of continued your character canon and like
All good. Yeah. I
there
love
were some
that.
hostages and
You know what I think I did? Actually, I didn't play, but I like popped in late and I listened to you guys like end
Oh.
session. I think that's maybe what
Okay.
happened.
Because we had you tie up Harvin Wester Jr. and then
Uh-huh.
you played, so you joined us, and that's when Harvin Wester Jr. got he untied himself, and that's when we had that whole confrontation between Harvin Wester Jr. and Don John Raskin, and then he ended up walking away, and so that was where it ended. And Margaret hasn't joined us since then.
Yeah.
So since then, we've run back to town. We met a new person along the way, and a half orc who's now joined us on our travels. And so we got into town. We talked to Harbin's brother. What's his name again?
Tribor.
Tribor,
The big wolf.
and laid out the plans. And also along the way we found a map with like markings that showed something, and we came to find out that they were the plans of attack, and it pretty much triggered a long retelling of our whole campaign. So everywhere we've been, who we've fought, the two
Factions.
factions that we fought, and so now we sort of, by process of elimination, we have 2 locations that we can go to. So we were trying to decide where we were going to go,
Okay.
and while we did that, and we're trying to wrap some things out in Vandalin, we discovered that one of the sons of the like the main goods guy, his son got not really coerced, but just sort of romanced.
Honey trapped.
Yeah. got honey potted.
Oh, honey potted. Sorry.
Yeah. Into following who now we know is a baddie. So we
A
are
baddie,
all
like a
yeah.
Yeah, to sort of build a little bit on what Edgar said, we've determined that there's 2 primary factions at play, right? There's the cult of Merkel, which is like the undead and like that sort of necromantic vibe. And then sort of on the other end of that, there's the cult of Talos. And they're more like Odin, or not Odin, sorry, who's the ocean god? Who am I thinking of?
Poseidon.
Poseidon. Yeah, it's more like Poseidon vibes. Like there's a lot of like water magic type of stuff involved, and like thunder and stormy type of, vibe going on. So those are sort of the 2 cults that are at play here. And I think we ultimately sort of determined or moved in the direction of like the cult of Merkel. We know they're bad, right? Like the undead guy that we encountered in town, and a lot of other horrible shit has been associated with them. The cult of Talos, like they're pretty fanatic as well, but I don't know, maybe this is just my interpretation, but they feel like I feel like they're almost not quite as bad.
Okay.
If that even makes sense, but like they're definitely fanatic. Like they're very
Right.
much about their ocean god or their water god or whatever. And now there's sort of an underlying implication because Vox found out that his long lost lover, companion person is working with or for them. We don't know which yet.
This is the blue lady.
Yes,
Okay.
that's Mistral, or at least I think it's Mistral. She goes by a different name, or at least like they mentioned a different name.
What's her race again?
She's a Genasi like I
That's
am.
right, okay.
So she's like half genie-ish elemental type. So Genasi are half elemental, half human,
Okay.
right? But then we also found out that there is a 4-year-old magical being that's also in play now, and
Or
4-year-old,
That's
yeah.
spooky.
So it's like it's her little girl, basically.
oh, that's spooky, but cool. Spooky.
Yeah. And then just kind of reading through my notes. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, is the Talos a cult? What order of Talos is that what we're calling them?
It's a cult of Talos, I think.
Yeah.
Would that have been the very first session where we were by like the docks and there was the person with the swirling?
Correct. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so
Inspiration.
we kind of went back, like we spent a whole section or a whole session making those connections of like, oh, this was the cult, and this was the other cult, and like this is that and that. And so we kind of did like a whole historical, like, oh shit, connecting the dots type of thing. And it all, so the map included blue dots and black dots. And as we're looking at the map, we're like, okay, that was like a Cult of Merkel or Cult of Talos incident. And we sort of went through the whole thing, and it just all, again, connecting the dots kind of thing.
Cool. All right.
And then reading real quick through my notes in case anyone else needs to hear this. We found Valine. Oh yeah. So we ended the session. And this is actually kind of a crazy point to end it too. So Valine has been known in town as like, you know, the fair maiden type. Like she's a young elf and she's beautiful, and she's the one that laid the honeypot on Homeboy. And in so doing, dragged him along to this like secluded location that we're now at. And as we get there, she has a bunch of us charmed into thinking that she's still that fair maiden, but a couple of us succeeded and didn't, and like saw past her ruse, and she's this like sea hag, and she's like actually, I don't know, Ronnie, if you
Like
want to describe her again or
Ursula?
whatever, but yeah, totally like an Ursula, but half of us think she's like this beautiful young girl, and very enchanting, very like, you know, oh, like, why don't you just do this? And we're all like, yeah, why don't I just put my head on your chopping block? Why not? So we found Valine. Valine's her name. We found her inside of a cavern after fighting off a few goblins and an owlbear. Owlbear said that there was a wretched woman that smells like seaweed and ocean and paid him to try to get the guy. What's the young guy's name?
Which
Anders or
Anders, yeah, Anders.
Anders. So the teenage boy is like following her around. She got him. And she told us that he told us that she paid him a lot of money to get the kid. And then Valine speaks of a little girl Genasi that she met. Blah blah blah. 4-year-old able to create sparks to propel skipping. Yeah, so basically she had magical abilities is like the takeaway there. And then her mom, who is a Genasi, who I think is my long lost lover person. They had to go, sailed away on a ship, doesn't know where they went. Ever since they left, she couldn't stand being alone. I don't remember what that was. I think that was Valine saying that she didn't want to be alone, so she went and found the guy, right?
Yeah.
And then at the very end, Gon came in clutch and banished her ass. So that's where we left off.
Move of the fucking campaign. That shit was fucking wild. I did not expect that whatsoever. Completely caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were about to close too. It's like the end of the session. He's like, oh, by the way.
The best.
It's a badass way to end it. Cynthia, do you have a projector going? That looks really cool.
Yeah, I've always had
like,
it. It's one little galaxy thing guy.
I've never noticed it, I guess. That looks really fucking cool.
I have 2 of those.
Thanks.
I ordered one a while ago, but I didn't realize that I set the quantity to 2 somehow.
Oh, okay.
And so like I ordered 2, and then like I emailed them right away because it was like, oh, like here's your receipt, and it had 2 on there. I was like, what the fuck? So I emailed the company and I was like, hey, I didn't mean to order 2. Like, can I return one, or can you just like cancel one? They're like, we like it's already processed, so we can't do anything, but we'll just give you like half off like return or whatever, like a refund. And I was like, all right, well,
He's like, you too.
I don't need 2 of them. They're like, you can just keep it. And I was like, okay.
But yeah, mine stems from a little astronaut. Is yours a little astronaut?
No, mine's like a little globe guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The head
But
is a little
I
globe.
have seen the
Cool.
astronaut guys. Those ones are cool. I think those ones are better. Like the one I got, like they're kind of cheap, so like they're not as good, but they're kind
I
of cool.
bet if you were like smoking or vaping in there, it'd be so much cooler because all the light
Exactly.
would
Is, I
project on
can
it.
confirm.
Exactly.
To add to what you said last, I do remember putting just really quickly
Why'd you say
where
it
we
like that?
left.
I do.
I do.
I do remember.
I
I
do
don't know why I
concur.
said it like that.
I do remember.
I do remember though that that we were at the beginning of the 1 minute banishment. So
Yes.
right when he said that, we canceled. So it's just the beginning of it. It hasn't even like
Yeah.
gone into full effect.
Yes.
Julio banished. The charm is broken. Feline hag. That's all I put. And then
Yeah, Valine.
Anders.
It's Valine.
Anders' charm is also broken, but still restrained. So those just little things I put.
Cool. So as you guys and Jane.
Wait. Describe a little bit about where we're at again. Bring us all back to it.
Okay. For the sake of today's session, I'm not gonna have Jane like go all the way through the map to try and catch up. We'll just say that you know, a couple minutes later are like, I made it, guys. What's up? Or whatever,
Okay.
you know, however
Yeah.
you want to say it, you know, we'll just say you managed to get there. I will describe it to you along the way as you because I don't think you can see the map too well. I don't know if you guys have the map shared or what. But essentially you were in these hills just outside of Phandalin. And there was a trail that you guys were able to follow. Thistle was the little boy who gave you guys the directions and showed you where to go. Because he's kind of like the sneaky one in town that like walks around and like sneaks on people or whatever. He's a little curious kid. And you found your way through a river that was kind of like cutting through the hills. There's a trail that went along around it and into a cave system. Immediately on in the cave was this rushing river that was very loud. There was a small little alcove where there were some wolves that were chained up and seemingly kept as pets for some of these bad guys here. As the group explored, they came across a group of goblins that were telling each other how they would go about torturing each other. And they were able to do battle with them and make swift work of them, including the bugbear captain that was seemingly in charge, as they were able to get information about the truth about Valine prior to their encounter. Once they did that, they were able to make their way across this rickety wooden bridge that was about 20 feet above the river, that led into where you guys are currently. Just north of you is where the water is seemingly like originating from the mountain. You know, as all the like rain and stuff kind of trickles down through the soil and the rocks and the like sedimentary like stuff, it like, you know, filters down and is now like kind of erupting in a like a strong stream. Like there has a good enough current to it, and it seemingly is originating from here. Just south of that is where you find yourselves in a large alcove that's been cut out of this cave. There's a fire burning in a hearth in the center. You see that Anders is tied up to a rock, and the group, your party is all around. Lots of like crates and barrels and like things that look like they've been stashed away as maybe as like a inventory of you know such of sorts. And Anders is tied down to a rock. Everyone, as you recall speaking with Valine, some of you seeing the young elf girl who was fair and pretty and very charismatic. Two of you remember seeing this large, wretched creature that was about 12 feet tall with long, spindly, greasy hair with seaweed and shells kind of just like stuck into it. Long fingernails that came with like these jagged nails that looked like they hadn't been maintained in quite some time. Very gaunt with strong like bone structure, like kind of like protruding out. And as Gon spoke the words of his patrons eldritch magic, he was able to cast banishment, and you see her eyes kind of go wide for just a second as she disappears completely. You guys find yourself in the cave alone with Anders. What are you guys doing?
So last we left off, who was it? It was myself and Andre's character that saved, right?
Honestly,
Against
I can't
the charm. Oh, you know what? You said that the charm came off of everybody as she was teleported away, correct?
As soon as she as soon as she failed her roll, she got teleported into another dimension. All of you guys would have the effect would have ended instantly, including Anders.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll move, and as I start to move towards Anders, I notice that everybody kind of just has a moment where they're kind of just standing there for a few seconds trying to get reacclimated.
Mhm.
And I address everybody and say, "Hey, she's banished," and I point in the direction of where she was pretty much like teleported away. I'd imagine there'd be some remnants or something to kind of give a visual aid of where she was.
Well, you could see like where her footprints were.
Yeah.
But like anything that was on her person, like her clothes, any sort of like I believe she had a staff that she was wielding. All of that's gone. You know, you can see where like the dust is kind of like unsettled around her, as like the teleportation would have like created a sort of like void that vacuum would have had to have been like, that space had to have been filled. So like the dust kind of got ruffled, and it's now starting to settle, but she's just completely gone.
Gotcha. And I'll I'll say she's gone for now. We have 1 minute to get out of here. That's should be more than enough time to get Anders out of here. And from there, it's really up to us, but we don't have much time to deliberate on whether we're getting out of here and leaving her behind or doing something and dealing with her. And then I'll just start moving towards Anders to help get him free.
Cool.
I think I'm dumbstruck by the fact that this seemed like a friendly, and then Gone like made her ass disappear.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, because Gon would have recognized the threat, but you, however, wouldn't have. So that's a fair point.
Gone. What did you do to her?
Yeah.
Why is she gone?
To everybody that failed their save on the charm effect, you would have seen her as, you know, the elf girl instead of the hag that she is. And you also would have like regarded her as like a friendly acquaintance, somebody that you know and you like are comfortable around, and not necessarily like, you know, a friend or anything, but somebody that you would have no reason to distrust or have any sort of ill feelings towards, you know.
But wouldn't those feelings also fade the moment the charm is broken?
Correct.
So even after we're like, oh shit, we were under, would we know that we were under?
I would say roll me an Arcana check. I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And yeah, as Jinx is rolling that, I am undoing Anders's restraints and saying and responding to Vox and say there was a charm spell in effect. I'm immune to charms. My upbringing makes me immune to that, and I wasn't falling under it. Her real self, I saw it. It wasn't like before, like we saw her in the town. She was old and decrepit looking. She was not nice to look at.
So DM aside, can you give me a persuasion check?
What?
What do you mean?
And, like I know you're not asking for it, but I want to see how persuasive he would have been when he's trying to convince Fox of this.
Well, in that case, I would say roll me an insight check to see how much you believe him.
Sure.
Also, I rolled a 10.
15.
15. You know Gone well enough that he doesn't kind of pussyfoot around things like that. He's pretty straight to the point when he needs to be, and you have no reason to distrust him.
The moment I realize that, I am in like action mode. Gone, you've never led me astray. What do we need to do? And I rush over and I start helping him with Anders.
And yeah, I don't know if you want to do the Jinx's roll now.
Yeah. Jinx, you get like a funny feeling where like you see all of your friends jumping into action right away, and like you recognize that the girl is gone now. And to you, you're just kind of like, what happened? You know, like you recognize that something was happening that like you're kind of out of the loop and you normally wouldn't be. So you're just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you know?
Okay, yeah.
And you hear them saying this, so you're kind of
Something's
trying to like
sus,
put the
yeah.
pieces together. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'll say, well, first things first, we need to get Anders out of here as safe as possible. But we also need to make a choice on how we're going to deal with this threat. We have less time now, less than a minute before she gets back. If you guys want to ambush her, we have a choice to do so, as we know that she's going to be coming back in the same spot that she came in. Another option is to flee.
We can't let her get away. We have to deal with her, get the answers that we need.
Well, I just cut off to y'all, so I'm ready to tussle. Better than run back out.
And I'll say, okay. And I'll point in the direction where she was standing and say, I teleported her away here. She will teleport back in at that same spot. And I'll also say, next plan of order is, besides just ambushing her with physical attacks, we should also find a way to negate her charm from affecting us. Does anybody know how charm spells are casted?
Well, I'm immune to them, so I think I'm good.
Same here. For the rest of us, though?
I gotta go into rage mode.
And then I'll say, all right, well, we have less than a minute. You can start that rage whenever
Whenever
needed. And then I'll also say Ebrath was also immune. He and myself were able to see the true form of the hag.
That is correct.
So at least 3 of us will be okay, but if we can somehow stop her from casting a charm, I just don't know how it's casted. I need more information on that.
Yeah, is they just purely visual, or is she like blindfold? Is that too
She
simple?
disappeared, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
When she comes back, she gonna be in her hag form, or are we gonna still see her as the,
That
Cutie.
We don't know yet.
Unless you get
So we
charmed.
don't know if you guys are still, so you guys are not charmed anymore, right?
Correct.
Correct.
So that means you guys would see her in her hag form before she charms you again.
No.
Yeah.
It depends on how the charm spell activates.
No,
That's why I'm
because-
asking.
Gone's
the way,
correct.
if you
So
think about it,
depends
it
on
would-
how
it
it's
would-
cast. If
it
it
would've
is a spell
broken-
that she's actively casting, you would know
Dave,
that
that's
she's
what I'm
actively-
talking about. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, for the sake of Gon's question, he's correct. If she was actively casting a spell, you would be able to see and notice that.
Right.
Or if it's not an active spell, if it's a passive effect that she has, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I was
I mean,
always
that's
under the
pretty
impression
crazy,
it was
though,
a
like-
passive thing because like all the townspeople were fooled. So it seemed like it was just an ongoing thing,
But-
and then anyway, it's
Yeah,
up
I mean,
to
she
you,
could
Ryan.
have-
You
she-
tell
I mean,
us what
she-
happened.
Well, but I mean, yeah, she could have been concentrating the whole time. She wasn't in battle, so it's a way easier thing to do in her daily life. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily have to be a passive effect if she just has it going all day. I mean, think about how easy it would be for you guys to cast a spell if you're not in battle and you have nobody fucking you up and fucking your concentration up. You could just expend spell slots all day.
Well, regardless of whatever's happening with the breaking of the concentration, in I think a slightly rarer moment of directness, as Gon's telling me this, and I'm sort of snapping out of it, right? Because like up until this moment, I'm like enthralled with her and charmed. Gon, I grab you by the shirt. I have a lot of questions for her. We can't kill her yet. Whatever it is, I need to talk to her.
And I'll reply and say, all right, we did get some answers earlier while you were under the charm spell. Do you remember those questions that you asked her?
Yes, but they were under completely different pretenses. I need to talk to her now that I can see straight.
And I'll say, okay, then we need to make sure that she's that her effect is negated. But how does her effect work? That's the question. And then I also want to see how I'm doing on progress of getting Anders unrestrained.
Give me like a dexterity check.
Okay.
Can I assist
If
him at
I'm
all or
helped,
no?
but
Sure, yeah. If
what?
anybody else is
And I
assisting,
was saying
then-
earlier too,
yeah.
I was helping him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and do it with I would say, with multiple of you guys like rushing to get him out, you'd be able to get him untied, and as he is like looking over at you guys, he's like, Gone? Everybody, what are you guys doing here?
And I'll reply and say, you're in danger. You were charmed, unfortunately. I'm sorry this happened to you, but as far as right now, we need to get you out of here and safe.
You can't trust Valine.
And he's just like, Valine, where'd she go? Where is she? What's going on?
And I'll reply to him and say, she's gone for now. The form that you were seeing her in was not her true form. She's much older, much older.
And huge.
And he like holds his head. He's like, I don't think I understand, but if you guys say so, is she okay? Did you guys hurt her?
And I'll reply and say, no, she's away for now. That's all you need to know. Don't worry. And
I'm
for
not
now,
under my breath, not yet.
She's
And-
Took the words out of my mouth.
she's I was like, I'm just gonna shout over to him. It's like, Anders, she's not the young hotness that you thought. She's a giant hag. She was gonna use you for something. We're not sure what yet, but
Anders is like,
Just-
first of all, your mom's a giant hag.
I technically don't have a mother.
I'm
But
just kidding. I'm just
but-
kidding.
but hold on, I'll go with it. I'll be like, but also, ouch. I think.
No, he doesn't say that. He doesn't say that. I couldn't pass up the opportunity. He's just like, hag, what do you mean? She's beautiful. I don't know what you're into, but
Dude,
man,
she's like 7 feet tall and she looks crazy and she's got like, shells in her hair and like her hair's made out of like kelp or something. She's like way ugly, dude. I promise.
and he's
With
like,
that,
Ebrath, I don't, and he kind of like rubs his eyes. He's like, does Ebrath have glasses? No.
No.
Okay, he's like, I think you might need glasses, man, because man, when I see her, whoo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
as
mean,
he's finishing that sentence, I pretty much like rush over to him and shut him up and just say, time is of the essence. There's not enough time to explain right now. You're in danger. I need you to trust me.
and I'm gonna go, Anders, you also think I'm a gnome, so I mean, you don't really know a whole lot.
And he's like, what? And he was like, I am so confused. I don't know what's going on.
And I'll just pat him on the shoulder and just say, it's okay. I don't understand a lot of things. Let's get you out of here.
So do we have like a couple of seconds to maybe reposition and like figure out what we're gonna do when we think she's coming back?
So people that aren't charmed should probably be the first level of offense, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I would definitely.
What's going on with Owlbear?
Yeah, dude, Albert's freaking out. I keep
I
trying to
know
zoom
because I
in.
have
Nobody-
like sync view on, and then like I think somebody else has sync view on,
How
and
do
we
you
were
turn
all
off sync
switching the
view?
views, and like so I just turned mine off.
How do you turn
Where?
sync view off?
I bet.
It's in the top
Setting?
or the bottom right corner.
Bottom right.
I saw who it was on.
I saw who it was on too.
Yeah.
Who was it? Who had it?
But you know what?
Is
It's
it
still
me?
changing.
No, yeah, it
Oh,
is.
stop.
Oh,
I'm not doing
Oh,
anything, but
that's
somebody
I don't
else
know.
moving it
I
around.
don't
That's
know how
not
you
me.
do
Who is
that.
it? Who is it?
I don't know how to
I
turn
see
that
it.
off.
it doesn't.
see it
hold on,
pop
so
up.
I'm
Oh my
moving
God.
it.
It's
Oh wait,
on
okay.
Jane now. Now it's on
Yeah, so-
Ormy, whoever Ormy is.
Okay.
How do you turn it
Show
off?
how to turn it off.
Turn it
Who's
off.
Ormy?
Okay,
That might
okay.
be me.
Okay, I think it's off. If it's
Yeah,
not highlighted,
everybody
Yeah,
it's
rename
off.
yourselves.
It's off. It's off on everybody. We're good.
Okay.
great.
Oh, is it?
So if I scroll in right now, do you guys see that change?
I was
No.
scrolling
No,
too.
not anymore.
No.
All
Okay.
good.
It's,
Yeah,
it's fine now.
Yay.
Okay.
I turned it on so that one person can control everyone's map, but then it got
Yeah.
a little too crazy.
Too much power, man.
Okay.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That happens, man.
Get the fuck
But yeah,
out of my
so we
kitchen!
should definitely reposition ourselves around
Mhm.
Anders, I would think.
Well, initially I was over here helping, but like now that we have a couple of seconds, I think as a lull.
I can ready some attacks.
Yeah, I'm
You know where she's gonna come back?
I'm gonna ready a firebolt. I mean,
I
if
rage
she
already.
if
Yeah,
she
you're already in rage.
All right,
so-
let me click it on.
so if she's gonna like show back up in the same exact spot, she was like here.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So that's where she was when she got banished.
Yeah. The only thing, and I guess this is a bit meta, but you don't want to stand in the same position she was in because it'll move her. You know, just like to the side, but still.
Yeah. So Palpius, you probably want to be running up, like you want to be close to her.
All right, where was she at again?
She was like
Mhm.
right here.
Yeah.
All right, right here.
Stand like
Yeah, that's perfect.
And then just make sure anybody behind you who's like a ranged has like a shot at her just in case too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna I
Shuffle.
think I'm gonna move. I don't want to be close to Vox because I don't want to like if she blankets us both, I don't want to be able to get hit at the same time. I'm gonna move probably. Is this an outcropping I can stand on top of?
I was gonna ask that too. So like with this
Yeah, I would say that's
pile
probably
of
like
barrels,
it's probably like 10 feet up.
Hmm.
No,
these
you know what? Let's make it. I would say 5 because like she had
Okay.
him in there. It would be like 5 feet up, so that way she could
Are-
use
Okay.
it as a
So
Like
I'm gonna
10
stand up there and I'm gonna prep. I am going to prep.
what about these two piles right here? Are they both about 5 feet? Right here. Okay, well I'm gonna
which
go
one?
on
Sorry, which ones? Yeah, those would probably be like 3 foot, 4 foot boxes.
Okay. Well, whatever one's higher, I would climb on top of that and try to get a good shot.
Yeah, I would say where Anders and like where Abrath are is probably like the highest. Everything else would be a little bit shorter than that, but definitely like place you can get your feet up on, you know, like get up on.
Okay. Yep, I get on this pile right here probably then.
So
And
I'm
I-
gonna.
Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I announced to everybody, remember we're trying to take her down, but we're not trying to kill her. Not yet.
Got it.
Aw.
Appendage
So
check
I'm-
only.
So
Roger that.
I'm prepping. I'm just gonna let you guys know I'm prepping reduce. So the moment she pops, I'm casting reduce on her to make her a little more manageable.
Technical question.
Yes.
Could- Is that like if I wanted to? I never prepped before, so would I just do you take the damage for like my rate of whatever?
Yeah, like if you're activating your one of your rights, that would make you
Just take the damage. I just don't have to like do the whole song and dance that we usually do. Oh, I'm doing
So
it.
normally Margarita, the way it works is like you'll say, I want to do this move with this trigger. So like if
Yeah.
if an enemy comes within range, I'm gonna shoot them. Or you could be like, if one of my allies comes within touching distance, I'll be like, I'll touch them and do this and give them a potion or do whatever. So like you're like, here's what I want to do, and here's the trigger for it.
Okay. Oh, I see. So I want to initiate my Crimson right at the dawn as soon as she pops in.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Yep,
That's
perfect.
Where did we felt the effects coming up the steps, right? Was it like somewhere around at the opening of the cave, or
Yeah, I want to say so. I would say
Okay.
it's give me a second while I just measure something out. Yeah, I would say it's right about where the steps start. Is where you started to feel the effects of the
Start.
charm.
Okay, so I'll go to Anders and say, Anders, I truly am sorry, but you need to come with me. We need to be out of this area. We can't have you be hurt. Your life is in danger.
And Anders will say, yeah, thank you guys. I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, thank you guys. Let's get out of here.
Come with
We
me.
can't.
And I'll
We can't
pull 'em
just yet. Oh, you're gonna pull him out of the
for-
chamber?
Exactly. I'm gonna pull myself and him out of the chamber.
Okay.
So just
at-
the foot of the stairs. The stairs, yeah.
All right.
Um,
With that,
DM
Edgar, as you come around the corner, you see 3 of the large wolves now
Oh shit.
barreling towards you.
God damn it.
Small goblin riding atop the one in the lead, and they are going to come into focus now. And
Damn it.
let's see. The first one, the wolf is going to go ahead and take a lunge at you,
Knew
and
we should have fucking killed him.
Damn it,
Oh,
Dave.
no.
I fucking knew it.
I wasn't the one that pushed for leaving them, by the way.
the wolf is going to jump out at you and take a bite at you, getting a 17 to hit.
17 doesn't hit.
Does not.
Nope.
Okay. The second wolf is going to do the same. Man, I realize now that we can't like cast music anymore, and that's kind of
Yeah,
whack.
we
Oh, lame.
Wait, we
Put
can't.
my own music on.
Not from Owlbear.
Not from
Oh.
Al.
Really?
Okay,
They
so
got rid of it?
someone have to.
They
Someone would
have
have to share.
Thank You FM, which is like their own little thing, but I don't see where to enable it. And
It doesn't
Lame.
work. You have to do it
the
through
second wolf
Discord.
is going to get a 16 on his bite attempt against you, and that is going to miss as well. And then he's going to go here and then here. Okie dokie. And then Wolf C is going to get here and then make the way up and take a bite at you, Jane, getting a getting a 6 to hit. He does not hit you on that one. After that, the goblin that you guys let escape is grinning wildly as he's just like, and he's gonna take a swipe at you, Edgar, as he's riding atop the wolf, getting an 18 to hit.
These beats.
All right, and he's gonna hit you for 6 damage. He's gonna take a second hit at you, getting another 18.
All right, I'm gonna cast my
Flare.
Yes.
All right, so I do disadvantage. Getting a 17 to hit, so he doesn't hit on the second one.
All right.
After that, it is Jinx. We're up with you.
Do we roll
And
initiative?
I
No.
maintained the initiatives from last week's because you guys were
Oh,
technically like you just cast that banishment spell. So I was kind of
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
because luckily it
Gotcha.
saves it, so I was just like it's easier that way.
Gotcha.
So the initiative order on Owlbear is correct. So if you want to take a look at that, you're more than welcome to.
Where is it?
It's in the top left corner. You
Just
just
players?
where there is like a the
Sorry.
Owlbear
Oh,
logo.
initiative. I see it. I see it. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
okay. So then
All right, Jank.
I'm Jank.
We all knew that.
I'm Jank over here. So Jank goes right about here. to have line of sight of all wolves? Because these steps are going down from me, yes?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna steady aim Wolf C.
Okie dokie.
And that is a 25.
Oh, that hits absolutely.
Okay. Okay, that's 7 and 46. $21 damage.
21 damage, absolutely.
21.
As your
Good
what are you
hit.
using to damage it? What are you using to attack it with?
My ethereal blades.
Cool. Yeah, your psychic blade just gets it right in like its rib cage, and you're
Yeah. And that's it. I'm not gonna move.
all right. After Jinx, it is Jane Vista, I believe.
So there were no held actions then, right?
Oh wait, Jane. Actually, I need you to. Honestly, I don't remember if you guys. saw
Yeah,
that
but
or
when
not.
that
Yeah,
lady
we-
popped in, not for wolves, Dave.
Yeah.
Well,
Jane, can
I-
you roll initiative? I haven't had Jane's initiative roll yet, so.
I think a few of us had like held actions that would have triggered when the wolves came, but I don't know if we were out of combat or in combat.
Jane, what was your initiative roll?
15.
15. Okay. So in that case, it is Gone next. Followed by Vox Aston.
All right. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I am gonna sit still, and prepare a, what's it called? Web. And I'm going to place it, let's see, around this area so that it affects the ground in front of Palpius plus the boxes, and kind of that's a circle area. And the trigger is whenever the old hag pops up.
Oh, so you're not casting it yet?
No.
Okay, all right, you're holding your action. Okay, perfect. All right, is there anything else you want to do?
That's it.
All right, after that, it's Gone, followed by Vox. What do you guys do? As you see, as you guys are now trying to help Anders, you see Tibble take him away. You hear the sounds of growling and gnashing as you see one wolf kind of climbing up the steps and lunging at Jane and just missing. But Jinx is able to turn around and throw her psychic blade at her, at it, getting it in the side. What are you guys doing?
Okay, my turn then, right?
Yeah.
It's Vox and
Okay.
then Tibble. Sorry.
All right, so Jinx actually hit Charlie.
Yep.
Do I have a clear shot on Charlie?
I would say
That
you're
I
a
have
little
a
bit.
like
I would say
a, like
you
a
would
4-foot elevation that or whatever it was you said I had.
I would say you have like, I would give it a little bit of a bump to its AC because Jane is your line of sight. You can kind of see it.
What
but it's a
about Alpha?
It's a tricky shot. Alpha is no, you don't have a clear shot on that one. That one's like down 15 feet and kind of behind Tibble.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move. Let's see. I'll move right there.
Okay.
I didn't change my thing. Okay, so it's 20 foot of movement. From there I have a clear shot on Charlie, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. So first bonus action, I'm gonna move my Hunter's Mark to Charlie because I'm still concentrating on it. And after I do, then I will take my probably 2 shots. So here, I'll take 1 shot. See if I hit. with my oath bow for 27.
That hits. Is that a nat
Um,
20? Jesus Christ.
Nat 19.
Oh wow.
Oh wait, I don't have the thing. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so I will hit him and let's see. I'll just do the extra damage with the. Okay, so I get an extra 2d6, but so it'll be. How much is that? 6 damage, and then I get 2d6 on it, one for Piercer, or sorry, one for the Swarm, and one for Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so 6 damage now.
Yeah, and then another 10.
10. Okay. Yeah, as
So
your arrow
16.
just rips into it, like on his hip, you see the what kind of like insects are you sending at it with it?
Let's see. This time I'll probably have like centipedes, and those bitches are brutal.
Yeah, I'll say like as your like arrow hits, you see that there are like centipedes that are just coming up out of the ground and like walking up the wolf's like legs and just biting and just crawling over each other as they're just kind of ripping this thing to shreds little by little.
Yeah, for sure. And then I'll take a second shot on him. That's terrible. That's a 10 to hit. And then that's my turn.
All right. After that, it is.
Sorry, real quick. Final thing. I'd probably close the gap a little bit. So I have 10 feet of movement left. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
it.
After that, it is Tybalt followed by Ebrath.
Look to Aram and tell him I give you one last chance. Consider your life forfeit. And I'm gonna move over to the side of Wolf A.
Wolf B will get an attack of opportunity, so will Aram.
Yep, this one.
Okay. Wolf B is going to take a bite at you. Getting a 12 to hit, so he misses. Aram is going to take one final swing at you as well with his scimitar. Getting a 19 to hit.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield. It's a reaction,
Okay.
right?
Yep. What does that bump your AC to?
It
plus 5,
is. Yeah, 5.
So 23. All right, yeah. So as he goes to swing at you with the scimitar, it just bounces off this like magical, reflective energy that you're as you like reach out and cast it, and bounces off, and it was unable to hit you.
All right, I'm going to use the Staff of Thunder and Lightning to cast Lightning Strike at the wolves and Aram. So DC 17 con save.
Okay, DC 17 on B, A, and Aram. DC 17, that sucks. Okay. He doesn't have it. Okay, great. So Aram passes. He gets a 17.
Okay.
A fails and B fails as well.
Okay, so they will take. Where did my. They're hiding now. My special rolls. Features and traits.
No.
No, they should be here. It's custom actions. No, where the heck did they go?
I don't know.
Oh, here they are. Well, I didn't even make it, so it's 96. So it's 34 points of damage. Half would be
17.
17.
And 34 for the wounds. That's a lot. All right, yeah, your staff is able to just erupt and just shoots out an arcing, snaking chain of lightning that just shoots through the three of them. And you see Aram is able to dismount his wolf there just in time to avoid taking the full brunt of the spell itself. He is scorched a bit as he jumps to the side, but he is able to get out of the way just in time to take half damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, bonus action, cast spiritual weapon at 4th level,
Let's go.
and roll to hit Aram. It's gonna spawn right behind him.
Cool, yeah. Do you have that token? Because I don't.
Oh shit, yeah, I do.
Jesus Christ.
I just
Oh,
made
wow.
it. This is way too big.
That's so sick.
No, it's just the right size, honestly.
Magnify.
Enhance.
Yeah, enhance.
No, that was a 13 to hit. It doesn't hit. Unless it does.
13? 13 doesn't hit. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Alright.
All right. After that, it is going to be. Is there any movement you want to use? You've used your reaction, bonus action, and action.
I will just move back around to put myself between Anders and everybody else.
Okay. Sorry, I can fix this. Oh, no, it's just. Okay. All right. After Tybalt, it is Ebrath followed by Jane. What are you guys doing?
Okay, so I am going to use my bonus action and hit Wolf C with my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
That's gonna be 26 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, absolutely.
20 damage.
20 damage to C.
Yeah.
All right.
And-
As you strike him with your Eldritch Cannon, you see the concussive force kind of like shoot off the centipedes that were, or millipedes or whatever they were, crawling all over him. Some of them now like hitting, splashing onto Vox, but he seems like unfazed as he's just like not weirded out by bugs in any way. And the wolf is now just like whimpering and just kind of shaking a little bit as it is like not looking great.
So as I shoot that off with my left hand, I am gonna let my cannon revert into its like spindly, like spider form,
Mm-hmm.
and crawl up my shoulder as I reach to my back and pull out my staff of defense.
Okay.
And with my right hand, I'm gonna dig into my bag and pull out a small little handful of iron dust,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold my action for when Valine reappears.
Okie dokie. Is there anything else you want to do?
That's it.
All right, you're holding your attack for Zelene. Jane, you are pounced on by this wolf, but your friends swiftly come to your defense and start like spattering it with attacks. What are you doing?
Were these like, you said they were like tamed wolves or what? What's up with that?
What was that?
They were tamed wolves, like they belong to the goblins.
No,
attack-
so
What was-
brief history. We had encountered these wolves in like a separate room, and we were like struggling with what we wanted to do, and we decided to let them live. But we also let a goblin run away and escape, and so clearly he went and like freed them.
Okay.
So they were like
But we fed them at one point. They were starving. They kind of liked us a little bit for that. So they kind of know us, but not that much.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my whip to try to like leash this. He's pretty fucked up, right? This wolf.
Yeah, he is.
Like fucked up. Put him out of his misery. Fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, pretty.
Yeah.
trying to choke them out, or
Yeah.
No, what I was thinking is I leash him and I'm all, you know, do you want to redeem yourselves? Wolf guy, you want to help us out and live or not? Sort of thing.
Oh, all right. Good work.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you're
we
trying
like
to like restrain him with your whip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack to see if you can at least like get your whip to
Yeah.
hit him.
8.
8. With an 8, you're so caught off guard that you're not able to get it around it.
All right. Well then, I pull out my crossbow and I fucking just hit him in the. Go for his
Okay,
head.
roll your attack with your crossbow.
Yeah. 21.
And from point blank, 21.
21 is an absolute hit. Roll
We
your
critically
damage.
failed. 7.
7, cool, yeah. As you try to like get your whip around it, he's still just resisting and is able to like just move out of the way. You pull out your crossbow and just straight through the brain, just pin him to the floor as blood starts to pool around, as he is now dead and unmoving.
I kneel down and I pet his little head. And I'm all, you deserve better.
As you just like brutally slaughter him.
You know, I'm a complicated lady.
Hey, it happens. All right, is there anything else you want to do? That's your action. Bonus action and reaction.
I'm
and
gonna
movement.
go down the stairs a little bit to get a better line of sight on these other wolves.
Cool.
So I'll move here.
All right. Cool. After that, it is going to be Palpius, and then back up to the top with Hiram.
I heard somebody disconnect earlier. Was that?
It's Sal.
Sal,
He
right?
said it's acting up, so he's trying to figure it out.
Okay.
All right, we'll give him a minute or two. I mean, I guess. We'll see.
On me in that explosion. I like.
Finally fix my spells so they show up where they're supposed to.
Hell yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you
Because
mean?
for-
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It means I've entered my next form. It's that if you put activation type as an action, then on your actions they all float up to the top instead of being hidden under other, which is like towards the bottom.
Got it.
So now I see them all up top.
All right, cool. Sal, it's your turn. You will be followed by the goblin, Aaron.
Oh shoot. How far of a drop is it?
You can measure it out.
No, I'm like 40 feet over here, but the
Oh,
drop
yeah,
you-
for that.
Yeah, I would say it's probably like 15 feet. Yeah, maybe like I would say they're probably like 3 feet. Probably still like 12 feet, I guess.
Okay, let me see.
You have 40 feet of movement, yeah?
Yeah. That's 20, then a 3-foot drop. Yeah, I think my Zoom is gonna cut out again. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Yep.
I hear you. Your
Ah,
video's
cool.
frozen though.
Yeah, it keeps cutting out the audio.
That's weird.
Yeah, the audio's fine, but yeah, you're frozen.
You can make it 40 feet to that Wolf A.
Okay, I'll move over. 40 feet. And then I'll attack.
Go for it.
I'll be attacking with my axe, so
Yep, absolutely.
first attack. Got 15.
That hits.
And that's 14 plus 2 for my raging 16.
16. All right, yeah. Go ahead and roll your second attack if you want.
17.
That hits again.
Go 20.
20. Yeah, absolutely. Your axe just catches the Wolf A in like the shoulder blades, and you're able to just like whip it back around and do like a golf swing and just lop its head straight off.
I think you're cutting out. I couldn't hear you, Ron.
Oh, you kill it.
Oh.
You did.
You did.
All right, is there
Alright.
anything else you want to do?
I'll use my bonus action to go into a frenzy.
Okay.
That way I can have an extra attack on my next turn.
Got it. All right. After that, we're back up to the top with Goblin, with Airm, and he is going to. He's gonna run away as he sees this giant like half orc just come down and just slash his wolf in two. Let's see how far he goes. Yeah, he's gonna make a break for it. Cool. After Airm, it is Wolf A, who is dead, and then Wolf B. Wolf B is going to take a strike at you again, Tybalt. Getting a. And you still have damn it, you still have shield up, huh? Technically, till the end of your turn.
So until the start of my next turn.
Okay, yeah. So he gets a 20, but that misses due to the shield. Given that, yeah, and then he'll just stay there. After that, it was going to be we'll see who's dead, and then Gone, followed by Vox.
All right, so Gon starts off and says, you guys good over there?"
Problems leaving, but we're good.
And I say, and I'm like, okay, that I'm just gonna keep focusing on this. And yeah, as far as timing, Ronnie, with like the minute of banishment, can I tell how close to that minute being over it is?
Yeah. I would. So each round is 6 seconds. This is your second round since casting it, so it's only been 12 seconds.
Even considering like all the Onder stuff and everything, like that was out of combat.
I mean, yeah, I'll add. Like, I'm not trying to be cheap, but
Mhm.
I guess yeah, we could say you're on your 4th round.
Okay. In that case, just because there's a little bit more, ongoing focus to the north, I'm like, fuck it, and I'm just gonna cast the web preemptively and just place in the area.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have it so that it's right here. Do you need measurements?
Sure. Because I'm just gonna cast it there.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 20-foot cube.
Is that 20 feet?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. All right. So as you cast the web spell, you now drop concentration on your banishment spell, and Valine snaps back into place. She is covered up in all her webs, and she needs to make a save. Right? What's the save for web?
For web, it is a Dex 15.
Dex 15. Okay. And she comes back and gets a 18. So
Wow, okay.
she comes in and is, covered in webs and is able to just break free of them. You can see magic emanating from her staff as she kind of rips herself out of the web.
Mhm.
And she says, "Oh, that was a nice little trick you had there, boy. But now you'll see the wrath that comes with the Stormlord Talos."
And Gon will reply, "Try me, bitch."
So, can I pull off my held action?
Sure. What were you holding?
So I had pulled out a small
Fireball.
amount of.
Oh, right.
No, I wasn't. It wasn't a
you're
fireball.
right. Yeah.
So I pulled out a small amount of iron dust from my
Mhm.
pack, and I had just been holding it in my right hand, and I would just lift up my staff and open up my right hand and blow the iron dust in the air, and as it's being blown out of my hand, yell, "Reducio!" And there would be the same color that you'd seen that would swirl around Blast Core whenever he used any of his abilities would emanate from my whole body, run up or kind of coalesce and catch the motes of iron dust, and then just rocket it at Valine. And she has to save on a Con 18 save, otherwise she is reduced.
And how much does it reduce her?
She goes down to her size would be halved in all dimensions. Her weight would be reduced to 1/8 of normal, and she would be reduced one size category. At the same time, if she fails, She has disadvantage on strength checks, strength saving throws. All of her targets' weapons shrink to match her size. Her attacks deal 1d4 less damage with any physical weapons.
1d4 less damage with like melee attacks. Okay.
Correct.
Oh, I gotta put this on that big boy over there. Okay, so she is reduced. She went from a large creature, she's now a medium-sized creature. I didn't adjust her token at all, but she's essentially the same size as you guys, whereas before she was towering over even Palpius and Jinx. She's now about I would say like 5'8" or 9. You know, I would say she's probably like,
How tall was she before?
she was like 12 feet.
12
tall.
feet.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
now
she's
she's
now
like, yeah, she's like
A
5'8".
medium-sized creature, yeah. So now she's like a normal-sized human, as she is just now speaking in a little bit tinier voice as she's like, "Oh, you little fuck, I'm gonna get you."
Got it. Hell yeah.
Cool. But your spell does take effect. I don't have a reduced thing, unfortunately, but cool. We'll call it that. All right.
You name her Lil.
Is that a concentration spell?
It is a concentration spell.
Okie dokie.
I do have Warcaster. So if you need me to make a check, just let me know and I'll do it with advantage.
I will. I just wanted to make sure I put the right ring on you. Okay, great. So after Gon's turn, was there anybody else holding anything? No, right?
I think I had my. Well, I know I had my. Right, I would just take damage, right? That's fine.
Yeah, you could just take damage. You can just say that like you push your like an arrow into your thumb or something.
All right. It's just a thumb. It's glowing now.
Yeah, as you hear this just like wretched creature just like cursing at everybody, you like know that that's your time to shine, so you activate your right. All right, after Gon, it's Vox followed by Tybalt.
Okay, I am less worried about, well, I mean, obviously Valine poses a threat, and I think that's a very real threat, but I am kind of concerned.
I will say that as she comes back, you guys all see her in her true form. You are no longer charmed by her.
Okay. And does she look like she's stuck in the web?
No, she does not.
She looks like she's fine.
Yep. She's just
Okay.
a little bit smaller now.
Damn. Alright, well, let's let the dice decide. Okay, I'm going for AM because he's still running away. So, seeing, I think probably in
You
this
have a line of sight
context,
on him?
no. In this context, I probably wouldn't even notice that Valine had spawned again.
Okay.
That's 30 feet right there. I'd have a clear shot on AM right there, right?
Yep.
Okay. I know that he's already fucked with us once because clearly he let the wolves go when we try to show some mercy, and Vox is not appreciating that shit, so now he's gonna try to hunt them down. So, bonus action, Hunter's Mark on AM, and then I will attack him.
Your hunter's marking him. All right, and go ahead and roll the attack.
21 to hit
Absolutely hits.
for 7 damage, and I am actually going to use my so I still get the Hunter's Mark, which is a D6, but I'm going to use my Swarm Keeper to try to move him back towards us.
All right, so your initial attack kills him. You just get him right in the throat.
Oh,
As you
okay.
apply your hunter's mark, you're able to just hone in on him, and your arrow just gets him right through the throat as he's running away.
Okay, cool. So then I'll still have my Swarm Keeper damage. Do I have a clear? I don't have a clear shot on Valine, right? I do on Beta.
Can you transfer the damage like that, or is it just on the attack?
No, but I think I would have had to choose the I don't know at what point I choose what I'm gonna do with the Swarm
Oh,
Keeper,
that's true.
actually.
Because technically you do have 2 attacks, so you could just apply
Yeah.
it to the next attack.
That's what I'm saying. It just says, okay, so it says once on each of your turns, you cause a swarm to assist you,
Yeah,
but
so
it
you haven't
doesn't
used
say
it
at
yet.
what
so
point.
If you want, yeah, exactly. So you can choose which attack to apply it to.
Okay, cool. Then I will totally use that. I do have a clear shot on Beta though, right?
On the B, yes.
Okay, so but I don't have a clear shot on Valine. I mean, that's it's a big incline and everything else. So I'll attack Beta, just knowing that I won't have a clear shot on her.
Okay.
26 to hit.
26 hits, absolutely.
And 6 damage plus my Swarm Keeper.
Okay, how much is the Swarm Keeper?
Well, 3, but I can re-roll it because of my Piercer. So 4 more, so 10 total.
Alrighty. As your arrow just reaches B and it just yelps out, "Arr!"
Yeah. That's it. That's my bonus action, movement, everything.
All right. After that, it is Tybalt followed by Ebrath. Tybalt, what are you doing?
I hear the commotion coming from the top of the stairs, right?
Yep.
I turn, look and see Aram going down, nod at Vox, and just to Anders, stay here, and just bolt up the steps.
All right, Wolf B will take an attack of opportunity on you.
Yep.
Getting...
Well, actually, before we do that, I'm gonna have the spiritual weapon fly in and strike at him.
Okay,
See if
yeah.
we can take him down first.
Go for that.
15.
15 hits, yeah, absolutely.
12 points damage.
As your spiritual weapon comes down and crashes just into his skull, you can see that he is still up, but bleeding profusely and struggling to stay up on his feet. But he is up, so he will be able to take that attack against you.
Yep.
All right, and he is
What
going.
did we do with the turn order? I feel like we skipped Cynthia.
Did we?
I went.
She's at the top.
No, she went.
Yeah,
she's
I went.
she's
Just
jank.
a long rotation. Yeah,
Oh.
I'd be jank.
Like right now? Because you were just right before gone. Whatever.
Oh, is that true? Did we skip something?
Oh, I think
Oh, really?
because
Yeah.
it was.
Did you
Yeah,
get
no,
a
you're
second
right.
turn?
You're right. Good
Yeah.
catch. We'll just have her go after Tybalt since he's already like mid.
Right, but potentially if she was attacking, I mean, she's not attacking. Never mind.
I
I
don't
was
think she
gonna
would
say-
have. Attack won't be.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say it could have kept him from attack of opportunity, but yeah, you're right.
I'll get. I'll just take it.
I got a
Tybalt
17.
the cleric.
Hold on, wait.
I just saw
Thanks,
your name.
I got an 11 to hit Tybalt anyway. I miss.
Okay, cool. I just bolt up the stairs, see this creature, and say, I think we just got off on the wrong foot. I just want to talk. And as I say that, I will release like a mist of colorful lights that will envelop her.
Okay.
And try to cast
Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire.
Cool. What do I have to do?
Dex 18 save.
Jesus Christ.
His saves and my saves are, I think, the highest right now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So as you cast your spell, you see these lights just kind of like envelop her, and she now has this prismatic glow that kind of just like shifts as she moves, and it kind of like you see the different colors of the spectrum of the rainbow just kind of like glowing and emanating from her. She doesn't seem to notice it, but she is very visible to all of you.
Nice.
Okay. And I've moved. That movement was 20 feet, so move here. Schedule the win, and yep.
Jesse!
And is that a concentration spell? Sorry.
It is, yeah.
All right. I don't have a cool. I need to get better
Effects.
effects. Yeah, little rings.
On DM.
Dice rings. This shit's brand new. Okay, literally just came out.
Man, Sal's already talking shit, Ronnie.
Bro, that's all he
Good luck,
does.
buddy.
Bro, it's
Good
like we're
luck.
playing disc golf,
Good
bro.
luck.
Bro, Sal
I
came
know.
out of the womb. Sal came out of the womb, looked at the doctor, was like, "God damn, how long did it take you?"
He's like fucking. He's like, cut my shit already, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
Get it done. Let's go.
I'm cold. I'm cold on this bitch.
I was gonna throw this on her. So this says exhaustion, but that's just her fairy fire because I don't have anything else right now. All right. Is there anything else you want to do, Edgar?
He's away from his chair.
All right. In that case, let's just go back to Cynthia. Cynthia, you see these. Valine is back. You see all your friends are now kind of shifting their attention to the wolves. Some of them are shifting them back to Valine. What are you doing?
Knowing what you know about getting skipped.
Knowing what I know about that, she has exhaustion. Okay.
She doesn't have exhaustion. She has fairy fire.
Fairy fire. Okay.
Oh, that gives you advantage when you attack her,
gives
right?
you advantage.
Oh, you know what? I'll just here's what I'll do.
Yeah, which means you can get sneak attack.
Ooh.
Sneak attack activates anytime you have advantage. So you get your sneak attack damage.
Thanks for that. Okay. So, let me look at something.
That's pretty
real
cool,
quick.
Ronnie.
It's just all the color rings.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, it works. It works.
Oh shit. I keep like grabbing things
What's
that I'm
that thing
not
in the-
trying to grab.
What's that thing in the corner? Is that Ravi?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, Jesus Christ, we gotta fight that thing too? Fuck.
So if it triggers my sneak attack before I even do steady aim, right?
You don't have to do steady aim because you
Right,
already
so-
have advantage.
So if it Oh, okay. I can't do 2 psychic blades on top
You
of a sneak attack. Okay, that's my question. Okay.
could. You,
then
so
I'm-
you only
you
get one
just-
sneak
there's
attack.
no-
Right. Sneak
Right.
attack.
It's
But
only
you
one
can
Sneak
attack
sneak
is
twice.
attack.
only on the one. Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
because before I could only attack once with 1 sneak attack. That's why I'm asking if I
Correct.
can now attack twice.
Because
Okay.
your second,
Yeah, because you're
your
not-
second
because
psychic
you're not
blade
doing
is a
the-
bonus action, so
Right.
like, you technically have 2 now since you're not using your bonus to action to steady aim.
Just wanted to confirm. I got it.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I got you. I'm here with
Thank
you.
you.
Let's go.
Okay. Cool.
Do
So, regular.
it with advantage.
Oh, forget that one. That one does not count.
Just roll
Sorry.
it again then. Just roll.
Yes.
Don't roll advantage the second time. Just roll a second one.
I rolled the second with advantage. 16.
Cool.
Cool.
Working on it. Working on it.
Cool.
Cool.
The Ashley Johnson of our table.
How dare you, Ronnie?
I mean, he's not
Say
wrong.
that.
He's not wrong.
at all.
He's not
by the
wrong.
way.
She's
He's
also
not wrong.
100% accurate. Don't
She's
get
also
it
super sick.
twisted. Don't get it twisted.
That is a backhanded compliment if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. I'll just take it.
I mean, because there was a compliment hidden in there.
Okay, so that's
Hey,
31
Ashley Johnson-
damage.
Ashley Johnson is dope as hell, alright?
She's a
Yeah, I
beast.
do like
She's a
her, I
beast.
do
love
like
How
her.
much? Wait, hold on. What did you get to attack to hit?
I thought I threw it. It was to hit 22.
Why doesn't show me your rolls anymore? That's weird.
It doesn't. It shows them on the side to me like they normally would. Are they not? Can anybody else see
No.
them?
Are they not
Yeah,
loading
those
and running?
question marks.
Yeah, they're
weird.
not. Yeah, they're not
Do
loading at all.
refresh. I
So
had
There
the
they
same
are, there
thing.
they are.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, it was all like all of them were question marks. So I was like, that's weird. Okay, 22 to hit. So yeah, you're
Oh, there we go.
23 damage total.
23. No,
Nice.
31.
31?
Yeah.
Hold on, you got
2
8 damage.
15.
2 regular psychic blades and then one sneak attack for d6. So 15 plus 8 plus 8, 31.
I showed you my rules. Please
No.
respond.
No, you only rolled one attack, right?
No, two of
You
them.
rolled 2.
Maybe when you refreshed it, there was 2 8s, not just one.
Yeah, but
So
you
it
only
was-
rolled one. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Fuck it.
Did I fuck up? I'm sorry.
I don't know. That's okay. How much? 31?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you get her.
So she takes 31 damage.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
But I,
Is that the end of your turn?
You still have your full movement too, so
And a bonus action, right?
no.
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 That
Oh,
second attack.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, she doesn't have double attack like you, Vox.
Yeah,
One
no,
of her
but wait-
second
oh.
attacks is a
Actually,
bonus action.
do.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so she has an attack, and then her second attack is a bonus action.
Gotcha.
Well, no. Yeah, no. I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. After Vox, it goes down to Tybalt and who we did. So it's Ebrath followed by Jane.
Okay, so I'm going to reach up with my all-purpose tool, and to below my little platform, there is a rock. This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to key in on it and point at it with my all-purpose tool, and it's gonna glow with that same eldritch green silvery light, and I'm gonna fling it at Valine, and I'm gonna cast Catapult at a 2nd level.
Okay, what does that do?
So she has to pass a Dex 18 check.
She gets an 18.
So meets beats. Okay, so then she only takes half damage then.
And how much is the damage?
No,
Oh wait,
cat butt.
no, wait, I'm sorry. No. When I restrict something. Hold on.
Cat butts are the best butts.
No, object strike something.
You can't even see the cat, and just looks like Cynthia's like doing weird shit over there.
It's just her butt. She likes the butt
Sure.
pats.
Sure, buddy. Sure. Yep. No. Can't even see it.
Yeah, can you look at that spell? I don't.
Yeah.
Is
So
it-
it's an attack / save of Dex 18.
Mhm.
On
On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strike, it looks like it just takes the damage no matter what.
Hold on. The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground. Stopped early if it impacts against a solid surface. The object would strike a creature. The creature must make a Dex saving throw. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When an object strikes something, the object and what it strikes each take 3d8. No, so since she missed, she doesn't take damage.
Oh, she takes no damage?
No damage because she saved.
Okay, that's weird. Because it
It
doesn't
says-
say that it doesn't
'cause it-
take any damage.
But it says,
just says-
it says on a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object and what it
Right.
strikes each take
Right.
3d8.
Right,
So
but
your rocks would just keep flying past her because she dodged it and hit the wall. The wall. and
oh,
the
got it.
rocks take
Okay, I see what you're
3d8.
saying. Okay, got it. Okay, so then I'm gonna use that. That didn't do anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit her with my Eldritch Cannon
As a bonus action.
as my bonus action.
Got it.
Oh shit, that's nothing. That's an 11.
Yeah, misses.
Okay, that's gonna be my turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Cool. After that, it's Jane followed by Palpius.
Jane is thinking she's doing a lot of running today, so she's gonna have to run back up these stairs to get within range. Yep. Okay.
You can also like on your character, if you click on your icon, you
Yeah.
should be able to do the little like measure tool, and it'll show you your distances to the creatures and stuff.
Oh no way! I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Oh,
really
that is
cool.
really cool. Oh, it's not loading. So black screen. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so from where you're at, it looks like Valine is
35.
35 feet.
Alright, go a little bit more. Alright, we're in range. Check that out. Okay. So I'm gonna my thing's already lit up, it's glowing. I'm tense with anticipation. I'm gonna, do this situation and
You're just gonna blow your load.
I'm gonna blow my load. I've been waiting. 22 to hit. Oh,
You're muted, Ronnie, but
Yeah,
it
sorry.
looks like she hit.
22 hits, and as soon as you shoot your like first arrow, it's just like
just a bunch of white radiant light comes
Yeah.
out of it.
hey, it's your magic, dude. I don't know what it looks like, you know.
It's all today that's what it is. It shifts. Okay.
22 hits.
Great. So this plus d6. $12.
You're muted again. Why do you keep muting yourself?
You must be holding.
Don't worry about it, okay?
I am worried about it now.
Yeah,
Alright.
you're to judge
At
you.
this point, I'm worried.
All right, 12 damage. We got
Ronnie,
it.
all worries right now, dude.
All
Always.
worries, bro. All worries.
I'm hyped. I'm getting
Oh
cocky.
yeah. So that's your first shot. You have a second
That is,
shot, right?
It is. Yeah. I switched to my other hand because I'm just ambidextrous like that. I'm so cool.
You are pretty cool.
17 to hit.
What?
17 to hit.
Oh, 17 just hits, yeah.
Oh, you got a little cocky there. 11.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, 11 damage. Perfect. As your arrows just reach into her and just get her in the shoulder. She's just like, you're gonna regret that.
I wink at her because I don't give a fuck.
You would.
All right. After that, is there anything else you want to do?
Nah, good. Chilling.
All right,
Thank you.
we're back to Palpius, followed by Valine.
It's time for the PP. You're muted, Sal.
Sorry,
Time for the
pulled a Ron there for a second.
I know. It's time for the PP, bro.
All
Give
right,
him the
so
PP.
I'm gonna switch over to my javelin, and I am gonna go after Wolf B.
Oh,
So that's an 18.
18 hits, absolutely.
And then 6 plus my 2, it's 8.
Yeah. So your javelin just gets him right through the throat as he just starts spurting out blood, and he falls to the floor.
Is he dead?
He's dead. Yeah.
All right. Why'd you move me over there?
Because you had to attack from there, I thought.
I was from a
I was
range.
just trying to help.
No, he was doing.
Oh,
it
you were
for-
doing a ranged attack?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Sorry. Just trying to help out.
Sorry, I thought it was Ron that moved me.
No, I moved you. Because I was just trying to help.
All right. Nah.
So you're throwing your javelins or what? That's how you.
Yeah.
That's how you killed them. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And I'm gonna move back 40 feet. I'll just move 35 right there. Quick question, Ron. Since I stopped, I only did one attack. I can't do a second one for my.
No, you
first
have two
attack.
attacks.
All right. I'll go ahead and launch my javelin at her.
Okay.
13.
13 misses.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I'll throw another javelin. Since I'm in a frenzy, I get an extra.
Absolutely. Yeah. Go for it.
26.
26 hits.
12 damage.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, as the javelin just like gets her like right like near her hip, and she just pulls it out. It was like, "You're all gonna be meat when I'm done with you."
I look forward to it.
Cool. Is there anything else you want to do?
That's it. That's all I can do for attack. And you know what? I'll move the extra last 5 feet I can, just to get closer.
Oh wait, don't.
No?
No, because you're gonna get in the web. If one of us hits a fire spell, you're gonna get hit by the fire.
It won't be that bad though. He's peachy.
But
Just
Yeah,
but
but
a scratch.
all right.
All right, I'm just gonna move right outside,
All right.
like 3 feet.
Yeah.
That'll be
so-
my turn.
All right. Now that it's Valine's turn, you can see that she's just like pulling arrows and javelins and shit out of her, as she's just like seething in rage as she's gripping her staff that's made out of this like twisted like wood that just is gnarled at the top, and you see that it starts to glow with a bright whiteness as she casts Ice Storm. And
Oh shit.
yeah, and it is a 20-foot radius. She is going to cast it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are my spells? Here we go. That is 20 feet there. So she's going to cast it. How do I get? All right, she'll cast it here. Getting Ebrath, Tybalt, and Jane. I need you guys to all make a deck save.
Okay, deck save, and then I'm also gonna take my con save for my concentration with advantage
Correct. Why do you do it with advantage?
because I Warcaster.
Cool. Thank you.
So 23 on my con save. I save, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
My dex.
Well, actually, 23. It depends on how much damage you take, but we'll see that in a bit.
So my dex is 22.
Cool. That's a save. And then Tybalt and Jane, I need you guys to make deck saves as well.
I got an 11.
Okay, that's a
Same.
fail.
I'll use my
Yeah.
ring of evasion to succeed.
Okay, and so Jane fails, and all right, so 2d8.
Paupius, you didn't have to make a dex save.
No, I accidentally clicked it. I was just
Oh, okay.
messing around with the menu here.
What does that do?
Yeah. Press the button.
All right, so for everybody that saved, you will take 7 bludgeoning damage. Jane, you'll take 14, and then for everybody that saved, you will take an additional 46. So 19 cold damage to you, Jane. The other 2, it would be 9.
Wait, so 14
okay.
and then 19 cold?
Correct.
Okay. So then
Uh,
does my con still hold?
Yeah, your con beats it for sure.
Okay.
'Cause you,
What's
oh,
it?
yeah,
Is
you
there a
could-
special thing I
what's
have
the
to do
beat?
to apply the cold, or
what was that?
do I have to do like a special thing to apply cold, or I just have to?
No,
Okay.
no, you just take
Ah.
the damage.
It's just
Okay,
a type
great.
of damage, so like if for whatever reason you're resistant to that type
correct.
of damage,
Yeah,
I
it would
see.
mean you take half.
Get
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah, correct.
Cool, cool.
All right,
A
as
con
she,
save
yeah.
for concentration.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Con
it's a con
save, yeah.
save.
13.
That's it.
Saves
Yeah.
up right.
Yeah, and it's a concentration check is a concentration saving throw where the DC is equal to 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is greater.
Got
much
it.
damage did you take? I think it was 9, and then something less than that.
9 and 7.
7. So 16. Half of that.
He checked at 13.
Yeah.
So so he wouldn't make it, right?
Hold on. So 9 and then 7, right, is
16.
So, or half the damage you take. So yeah, that would save. Absolutely.
Oh right, half.
Is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
8
yeah,
or
yeah.
10?
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, so you guys save your concentrations, you guys took your damage, and then she starts to like mutter to herself in a language that you're not quite sure of. Let's see. Does anybody here speak Auran? Alran?
Owlren?
A-U-R-A-N, Alran?
No.
Auran?
No, that's probably like the
don't even know
only
what that
language I
is.
don't speak.
Okay. It's in your character sheet on like your proficiencies. It's by where all your like saving throws and resistances is.
The left bottom corner.
Yeah, exactly. It says armor, weapons, tools, and then languages.
Yeah. So since none of you guys speak it, that's fine. You see that she is like kind of muttering to herself, and she kind of like brings her hands back together in like a clasp of prayer of sorts as you start to hear swelling to the north. Vox, you would be the first one to see that out of the pools of water now are 2 giant elemental creatures that spring up from the water. They are going to be next. And
How big are we talking?
Oh, they're like 15 feet tall.
Oh shit.
They're huge.
Like how
Yeah.
thick are they?
They're
They're thick boys.
They're thick boys for sure.
Like a
Thick and meaty.
refrigerator? Okay.
Fucking Maytag refrigerator
They're,
size.
they're
Elemental.
quadruple C thick.
Quadruple C.
How much? Hold on.
Yeah,
They have.
that's not good.
Good luck, Vox.
Hey,
Cool, cool,
hey, hey,
cool,
no,
cool,
you're
cool,
getting
cool.
your ass over here.
Hey, what do you
First
mean?
of all,
Be the tank.
get
You
your
have a
ass over
job here.
Yeah.
Teleport me.
I would immediately call it out though. Hey guys, what the fuck?
He's gonna he's gonna
appreciate the
move
in-game
his
voice.
15 feet to get to you, Vox, and he's gonna take a slam against you with his giant watery fist, getting a 27 to hit.
Ah! Yeah, it is.
I need you to take
I'm already kind of hurt, by the way.
22 bludgeoning damage.
Oh
Dude,
shit.
no.
Eee.
Man, I'm with that blow. I think it just like takes out a chunk of Vox's chest, and like he's in
Cool.
dire condition.
I need you to make a concentration check as well.
Okay.
You need to beat an
Is it
11.
just a D10 plus
No, it's just to do a d20, and then you have to beat an 11.
D20? I meant, yeah. D20 and what? Add what?
You have to beat an 11.
Oh, I got a natural 19. So.
Perfect. Yeah, you succeed on your concentration. He's gonna.
But you
swing-
add your wisdom or something, right?
I don't-
normally?
No, it's just your con.
Okay, well, okay, I can look it up, or somebody can next time.
It's just your con. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's gonna take a second swing at you, getting a only an 11 on the next one. As he does that, he is also going to move into your space, and he's going to attempt to envelop you. I need you to make a dexterity saving check.
Fuck. I'm good at those. Oh, not today.
Ugh.
That's an 8.
He's supposed to say an
He- you are now caught in his like watery body, and you are holding your breath as you're struggling to maintain your breath.
And I think as
Wait,
he,
would a
as he
13
takes me,
Would a
as
13
he gets
save?
me in there, I'm just like, "Ah!" and it sounds like when you're like getting pushed underwater, and it's all.
Would,
Bloop,
DM, would a
bloop, bloop.
13 save?
You can try.
All right, so he would be within my line of sight, Let me just make sure how far he is.
Help me!
He's within 30 feet of me, so I would use my last flash of brilliance.
Okay, and what does that add?
Or sorry, flash of genius. It adds 5.
That was perfect, by the way, Dave. I
Cool.
loved it.
As you cast your flash of genius, you see that it's just not enough, and he's still whelmed, and engulfed by this creature. Vox, I need you to take an additional 12 bludgeoning damage.
How much?
12, and you are also restrained and unable to breathe. unless you
Ooh,
can breathe
boy.
water.
What the
Oh my
fuck is
Can I-
going on
can I-
right now?
DM, can I RP my flash of genius?
Sure, because flash of genius is such a weird thing to RP.
Yeah.
Like, how does you being smart help him? You know?
Well, so I mean, it's like a magical effect that's just called flash of genius. It's
I know,
an
but it's just like.
So as I see that happen, I'm like, oh shit, and I go and I turn my staff and I point my staff at Vox, and from my staff there would be like a tiny little mote of that same energy that I used to cast my magic, and it would go and hit him in the chest as he's being enveloped, and then it would just be washed away by the water.
Yeah.
And I would just go, fuck, guys, and that would be it.
Yeah.
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 good.
And so, Vox, just so you know, on your next turn, you are able to make a strength saving check to try to escape, essentially.
Okay, I probably won't live, but that's cool.
Yeah, you are restrained, so you'd have to do that at disadvantage as well, just so you know.
Sure, sure, buddy.
Sure.
After that, the second water elemental is going to make his move.
Sure he is. Right in my direction.
Yeah, actually.
They're gonna double up.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I'm about to go down.
They're just gonna double
Vox
team
is
to
about to
drown
get
him.
double
They're gonna
dragged.
drown him.
Double
man.
restrained.
Oh, Julio. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude.
All right, he's gonna swing up here, and he is
Make it
going
with
to
quadruple disadvantage. Sorry.
He's gonna take a swing at you, Jinx.
Ah,
Getting
Jank.
Jank. Getting a 16 to hit.
no, misses.
All right, he's gonna take.
I
a
just
second-
barely do the matrix thing, and like it barely like swings above me.
Yeah, and then Jane, he is gonna take a swing at you as well, getting a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, I need you to take
The buildup was incredible for that.
17.
I had to unmute.
That hits.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits.
All right, and then that is all of his movement, so that's all he's going to be able to do. After that, we're followed by you, Jinx, and then gone.
Okay,
Donnie, how much
so
damage is that? Sorry.
Oh, for the damage, it was 17.
Shoot.
Feeling lightheaded.
I don't feel so good.
okay, so I would like to. I had a plan, but then this guy's in my peripheral area. So if I move, it'll trigger an opportunity strike, right?
Correct.
Correct.
If you get away from him, but you could sort of like circle him if you needed to. As long as you don't break contact, you can kind of go
No,
around
I
him.
wanted to break contact from that
Oh,
point,
okay.
but so let me do it anyways. So I'm gonna do it
fuck it.
anyway, and I am going to use my feline agility, get there twice as fast. And I'm gonna move here, trying to. Where's Vox? Vox is in there, right?
Yeah.
With the other guy.
Yeah, I got swallowed by that thing apparently.
Okay.
Dying over here.
So I'm gonna run over here, and like try to like football grab him and like run out of the water with him.
Cool. I need you to make a strength saving throw or a strength check. Sorry.
Strength check. Wait. Ooh, so it was good, and then like it rolled over to a 7.
Yeah, you're not able to pull him out. Also, I forgot to take my attack of opportunity. When you broke contact with the other one, he gets a 17.
17 meets beats.
All right, you would also take an additional 15 bludgeoning damage on your way out as he's able to
Jesus
flip around.
Christ.
Can I use a reaction of uncanny dodge to half the damage?
Yes, you can.
Nice.
So that's why I decided to do it anyways.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's good usage of that. Good job.
So I feel
Good
like
job using your
Jinx
rogue
is-
the way it's supposed to be used.
I feel like Jinx is kind of like separating the water, kind of cutting into it with the one dagger, and then she just reaches in and tries to grab it. And then we grab, but it just slips. And I'm like,
That's
One more-
really good.
One more time, Dave. I couldn't hear you.
Shit. So I tried. I have no more actions, and I do have 30 movement speed. It would trigger this guy. So let's say when they trigger a thing of opportunity, they don't move. They just swing at you, correct?
Correct, yeah.
I couldn't lure him away.
No, you wouldn't. No.
Susie! You got headphones on. Tell her I said hi. Tell her we're all saying hi.
I want to say hi.
Susie!
Hi, Susie.
Hi, Susie!
Hey.
Hi, I can't hear you, but hi.
Hi.
Okay, sorry. Can I still like
Susie,
stand
it's
over him like a body shield?
I mean, you can stand there. You're not gonna.
I'm gonna just stand there then.
Okay. All right. Is
And
there
that's it.
anything else you want to do?
Mm-mm.
All right. After that, it's gone, followed by Vox.
Few questions, Ronnie. Have any of the elementals been damaged?
Not yet.
Is this ring of winter still here?
Yeah, that's still in effect.
Okay.
And it is difficult terrain.
If I were to be able to magically move a big creature, which I've looked it up online just because I was curious about it, Repelling Blast should be able to move these elementals back the full from the Repelling Blast.
Sure.
My question is, would Vox or any other creature that's
He would
restrained-
move.
And move within, because I'm digested, basically, right?
Kinda, yeah.
gonna move here?
So if the creature moves, I move with it, kind of thing.
Yeah. So my final question, from my perception, from my understanding, when I target a creature with a spell, the target creature has to make a roll, meaning that any other creature that isn't targeted by that magic spell is not affected by it. Is this correct?
To what effect? Like, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to banish one of these elementals.
I don't know. I would say
You
that
attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence.
Mm-hmm. What else does it say? Because like
The target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished.
I know, but I need to know like if it takes things with it or not.
Julio, you already fucked up his whole shit when you banished Celine.
No, I just want to make sure we're doing this right. That's all.
You sure about that?
Ronnie was so distraught, he was like, what the fuck is that?
Target is native to the plane of existence.
What is a good day?
Dave, have you tried this
it,
before? Yeah,
uh,
good day. It's a soju.
is it,
Have you tried it before?
Soju? Yeah, soju. I haven't, but I could tell right away by the bottle it was soju.
Yeah. Pretty good, man. I just made myself a little soju cocktail.
Nice.
Be right back, guys.
All right.
Ooh, that sounds so fancy, Andre.
Oh,
Nice, huh?
I just
Man,
didn't want
that's-
to buy a bottle, so like I bought those a couple weeks ago and they were pretty fire. So I just mixed it with Sunkissed Orange, like the diet one, the zero sugar one, and it is fucking delicious.
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
you know what? I will say that in this instance, because it doesn't specify if it takes things with it or not, I imagine it would though. But
Well,
for the sake of today, we'll just say that you wouldn't send Vox.
right. I mean, yeah, because it's. I would argue in line with you, Ronnie, because Vox is like in its body.
Yeah, like that's where I'm kind of getting fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Technically, Vox is being restrained and held by this creature
Inside of it.
inside of it.
Yeah, it'd be different if it was like holding him like with thorns outside of its body.
Yeah,
But like legit, it's like in its tummy.
yeah, that's what makes it tough. But for the sake of Gon being a hero, I'll say that in this instance, it wouldn't send Vox.
Rule of cool, bro. Let's go.
Rule of cool, let's do it.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking go. Hell yeah. You
Okay.
know what? You know what it was? It was the facial hair, huh? That's what got you.
Yeah, it's
If Julio was clean shaven, it would have taken Vox.
dude, it's not fair. It's not even fair. My heart
You've been
never
like,
stood a
nah,
chance.
baby
This
face,
fucking-
get the fuck out of here.
Handsome
Yeah,
motherfucker.
my heart never stood a chance.
Never. Not one time.
Hey.
This fool looks like a painting of a Lothario, bro. Like, look at him.
What the fuck did you call me?
Look at him.
What'd you call me?
He looks like a Renaissance painting of a dude that can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Julio is like,
You see that? And you're like, this is fun.
I get it.
cool. What are we doing?
So I target elemental A that has engulfed Vox, and I let me double check just for RP's sake. Yes. Okay. So oh wait, does that? Yeah. I use my Ruby of the War Mage to give
Hell
me
yeah.
a spell slot, and I use the spell slot that it gave me to cast Banishment
give
on
you a slot. Sorry.
Elemental A.
Hey, cool.
I'm gonna mute-
What
I'm
do
gonna
I have to save?
Charisma 16 save.
Alright.
Yo, these fools better have no charisma. They're just water. This is bullshit.
It better be like
What did they
8.
have a good
Yeah,
personality?
They,
You've
they
never
can't
been
talk.
around charismatic water, bro?
Never, not one time.
Whoa, what the fuck?
The last time I was around, yo,
I
the
love
last
that.
time-
That was great. That was great, Saul.
Last time I was around
Really?
charismatic water.
All right, Gon. What does it look
It
like
was
when you
Zima.
cast the spell?
So I look over in the direction of the elementals because I hear Vox, and then I see Jank running over there, and I see the struggle, and I'm like, okay, this is not looking good. And I see Elemental B as well, and just in the situation, I'm like, okay, well, I don't know exactly how the spell works. I don't know if, hopefully, he doesn't get teleported with it. Otherwise, I would have to cast it on the other one. Anyways, that's just like internal monologuing. So I look in the direction of Elemental A, and I raise my shield that has the Ruby of the War Mage and have it essentially shimmer for a split second. No audio, just like a glimpse over the crystal. And with it, you see an kind of essence building around Gon. And with the essence, I unleash a force forward that kind of just looks like wind came out of nowhere and just unleashed itself from the direction of Gon towards the elemental. And in just a split second moment, the elemental goes from towering and consuming Vox to whatever you want to.
Yeah, so as you reach out with your Eldritch energy and that like rush of wind kind of heads in that direction, you see the elemental kind of reacting to the arcane magic that's now enveloping it, and then you see Vox as he just drops to the floor, gasping for air. Elemental gone.
Is Vox unrestrained?
Vox is now unrestrained, correct.
And then, shoot. So after casting that spell, Gon will turn his direction to Elemental B and kind of look at it for a second, and without even looking in her direction, Gon addresses Valine and says, "I told you, bring it." And that's my turn.
Jesus, how dare you! All right, Vox, you reappear, no longer enveloped in water. You are prone. What are you doing? What's going through Vox's mind?
Yeah, definitely. So as I am standing up, I am not only spitting out water, just and like crawling out of whatever weird water jelly situation was going on where I got digested kind of. I'm like trying to say thank you, but I don't like my lungs are so fucked and my breathing situation is so bad I can't even get the words out. I can't even utter the words, right? But like I'm like reaching towards Jank and reaching towards Gon and like anybody that helped me get out of there, and I'm like mouthing the words thank you, just like like choking out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like I won't say slowly getting to my feet and situated, because I think I'm able to do that fairly well and sort of jump back into the thick of things, just like boom. But as I'm trying to give my thanks, I'm like, gesturing, but also at the same time pulling out my bow. And I will stand up. And that takes some effort, and then all that's left is Elemental Beta and Valine. Right?
As far as you can tell, yeah.
As far as I can tell. Okay, so I probably have, so it's 15 more feet, right? That I would have after standing up. So I'd get like right to the top of this little staircase here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm less concerned with Beta than I am with Valine. Do I have a clean shot?
Yeah, because she's standing on those crates, even though you are like down in yes, you do.
Okay. Perfect. How is she looking? Like, I know we've done a little bit, but is she still like in good shape, or is she like dire straits?
As far as you can tell, she is holding her own.
Okay. With that said, then I knock an arrow, I draw it back, and it's like I said, like I'm already tired as fuck, right? Like I was getting up from being down, but like I think as I reach the top of the stairs, I'm just like taking a knee. I knock an arrow, pull it back, and I will activate my bow with defeat to my enemies.
Okay.
With death to you who have wronged me. And I will make her my sworn enemy. And with that, I get advantage on attack rolls against her. So I will take my first shot. And that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Okay, so first shot is 6, but I get an extra 3d6 on it for my item. And then, oh shit, I forgot, I didn't move my, whatever. I didn't
You can
move
still do
my
that.
hunter's mark.
You
Oh,
can
you'll
still
let me do that? Okay,
Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause you
so I
haven't used
would've
the bonus action yet, right?
correct. I would have moved my hunter's mark to her, so I get an extra 5d6 on that.
That's so stupid, dude.
And I'll re-roll that 1 with my piercer feat. So it's
So good.
16 plus 4, so 20 more damage. And I forgot what it was originally. Here it is. 26 damage on the first shot.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
And then I will take a second shot
Yep.
with advantage because of my bow.
Mm-hmm.
And that is an 18 to hit.
18 hits, yeah.
Great. So it's going to be the 1d8 plus 3, so this is 9 damage plus an extra 4d6, because I don't get the Swarmkeeper, but I do get the Hunter's Mark. And the 3
Hunter's
from
Mark,
the
I thought
bow.
it was once per turn.
No, Hunter's Mark is every time I hit. Pretty sure. Let me double check.
Please.
Until the spell ends, you deal an extra d6 to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Got it. All right, yeah. Let's go.
Oh, and that gives me advantage too. Shit. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's to find it, not on attacks. Okay, so another 23 damage.
Tight. As your arrows rip into her, you see her spurt up a bit of blood, and it's just this like sickly green, like blackish color that just is now dripping out of her like mouth. And she says, I knew you were a problem. You're just like her.
I'm just like nobody. Where did you meet her?
And she just laughs.
Okay. That's movement, bonus, act. Yep, that's my turn.
Alrighty. After Vox, we move on to Tybalt and then Ebrath.
Yeah.
So you are no longer like you're not under attack by the hailstorm that's happening, but it is difficult terrain.
Okay. Going to move my spiritual weapon 30 feet as a bonus action and take a swipe at Elemental B.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 28 to hit
That absolutely hits.
and 8 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Tybalt is going to run out of the hailstorm and rush Valine to
Okay.
get to there. That's 30 feet because it's like 5 feet, 25 feet, but with the difficult terrain, it'd be like the full 30 feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he is going to swing his Staff of Thunder and Lightning to hit Valine.
Okay. Yep.
We'll do it with advantage. That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And we'll use
Let's
the
fucking
Thunder
go,
ability.
son.
Wait,
Let's
what is
go.
that? Sorry?
What's that?
What ability?
Thunder ability. So she has to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. And she gets a 6.
Alright, she is stunned until the end of her next turn.
Alright, and what damage does she take?
It was not a lot. 5 points of damage.
Look at it. And she's stunned.
She's stunned until the end of her next turn.
That sticks. Do I have a stunned? Oh, stunned. I do have a stun. Cool. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything else?
Does that do anything to the frost that's going on?
I'm trying to look it up right now. Creature is incapacitated, so they're I would say so.
I guess it depends if it's a concentration spell, right?
It is I believe it is a concentration spell. Let's see, let me double check. It is not a concentration spell, so no, nothing would happen.
Okay, it says it then.
But just so that we know, a stunned creature is incapacitated and can't move and can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against it have advantage.
Yep.
Cool. Alrighty. After that, if there's nothing else,
nope. Everyone do what you're gonna do.
Ebrath and then Jane.
Okay, so while I'm still within the hailstorm, am I taking additional damage or no?
No, you're not taking any additional damage, but it's
just rough
difficult terrain. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not gonna move. Do I have clear line of sight on Valine from where I'm at? Because I'm higher up.
I would say because you're higher up, that yeah, you can see her because she's also higher up.
Okay.
Like, she's like elevated compared to Tybalt.
Okay, so I'm going to use my last second level spell and cast Scorching Rays. So I'm gonna reach my right hand up, use my all-purpose tool, and there's just you're gonna see like motes of that same Viridian energy coalesce at the tip of the tool, and I'm gonna bring it down and cast Scorching Rays.
Alrighty.
So do I have advantage? Do I have advantage?
Absolutely.
Cool.
If it's an attack roll, then yes.
Yes, it's an attack roll.
Yeah, then yes.
Okay,
I just
so
picture Ebrath going like.
right, yes, exactly, because I cast 3. So that's gonna be 21 for the first one.
To hit.
Yeah,
Yes,
21.
perfect.
Second one is 21.
That hits.
Damn.
Again?
Again, bruh.
Third one is 28 to hit.
They're gonna say 21.
So first one, 4 damage. Second one, 6 damage. Third one, 7 damage. The last one, the last one, before it leaves my all-purpose tool, I'm gonna send the first 2. The third one, as it's coalescing, it's gonna look like a buster shot.
Nice.
I'm gonna charge it up, and it's gonna go
From Mega Man.
And it's gonna be much larger than the preceding 2. So that 7 is going to be.
Is it a crit?
Jesus Christ, no. I'm just using my extra D8 of damage.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool.
So it's gonna be 15 damage on the third one.
All right.
So it's gonna be 23 damage.
And you see her just like coughing up that black and greenish ichor, almost that looks like an oil spill. As just different parts of her body are now starting to like bleed out profusely. She's looking a lot rougher than she was before.
As soon as I finish that, my cannon is gonna orient on her with the giant red eye that normally would be the tip of the barrel of the cannon when I have it in firearm form.
Andre, does it do the whole like when you hear like the laser powering up? It's all.
Yeah. So on the third one, it would go like.
Yeah.
And as I let
You
the
can,
third
hear
one
the-
go,
You can hear the energy.
yeah, as I let the third one go, you would hear like a
Yeah. Yeah.
with my cannon, it would just fully orient on her, and you see that red eye orient on her and brace itself, so it would punch down a little bit on my shoulder
Yeah.
as it's bracing itself and fire a concussive blast. And I'm gonna take another attack from my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
Oh shit. Let me attack again because that's supposed to be with advantage as well.
Yes.
We'll take that one. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is 11 damage.
All right.
So that would
Where's
be
the
a
other cat,
total of
Cynthia?
that'd be a total of 44 damage on my
Yep.
turn.
Jesus Christ.
She likes to be on the couch chair thing.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell at Valine and just say, aren't you a little too old for someone that age? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Struck
Okay.
a nerve up in this bitch.
And just as she's like twitching and just like kind of bound by like Edgar's previous spell, she just you hear, "Fuck you."
And I'm just gonna shrug and just with my right hand that's holding my all-purpose tool, I'll turn it sideways and just give her the finger.
Andre, we really need to come up with a better name for your thing, man.
His finger's
All-purpose
probably
tool
like
isn't cutting
1.5
it.
inch long.
That's-
so
it's-
it's like
it's
tiny
what
little
it's-
finger.
That's legit what the
Cocktail
item
sausage.
is called. It's
I
called
know,
that.
but we need to come up with a cooler name for this thing. man.
Until I have a better one, that's what it's called.
I'm gonna come up with one for you. If
It
you
is-
don't come up with.
I will say it is a +3, so
Yeah, it deserves a. It deserves a name. It deserves a name. I'll leave it at that.
What's the name of your creator?
Zet the White.
Zeth the White. Yeah.
Where's
Call it Little Zeth.
You know what?
Little
No, I'm gonna call it the Zet Buster.
Oh.
Nice. The Z Buster. Yeah.
The Z Buster.
3000.
The Z
Zethinator.
Buster.
The
Yeah, I'm-
Zethinator.
Yeah, can I call it the Z Buster from now on? So when
Whatever
I
you
charge that
want.
shit,
It's your
yeah,
tool.
it's the fucking
Ronnie's
Z
like, fuck
Buster.
no, what the fuck?
It's the
Every
Z
time
Buster
you-
from ever.
Every time you're like, oh, it's an all-purpose tool, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Give it a better name.
How
It's the
about
Z Buster.
this? How about this? You can say that like whenever you use it for the purpose of attacking, it transforms into a Z Buster form.
Hell yeah.
Hell There
So
we
like
go.
it
Way better.
it comes back and engulfs my hand almost in like an Iron Man-esque,
Yeah.
Like,
where
don't
I'm
go
firing
gadget,
from the
Z-Buster.
palm of my hand instead of from yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking more Mega Man than Iron
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
but sure.
Right, but like I mean it's a fucking it's not in my head it wouldn't be big enough to like make a whole cannon attachment,
Yeah.
but it would fold back in like I would think like nanotechnology Iron Man where it just
Yeah.
fucking like comes through. And so yeah, that's my turn.
Cool.
Zed Buster,
Thanks,
Tom.
UK folk.
After Ebrath, it's Jane followed by Palpius.
Oh my bad, DM. How does she look after I just smacked her with some
Oh,
energy?
she's roughed up.
Okay.
What
Alright,
color is
Jane-
your Z Blaster?
Jane, it's your turn.
Okay, I did have a question. Health pots.
Mhm.
That's like a action, right?
Yeah, that would be an action.
Okay. And then disengagement. It's like I have to move before I attack, or like
So
That
disengagement is an action, and it basically allows you to break. Like if you're right next to Elemental B, he wouldn't be able to take opportunity attacks against you. But
Got
it is an action,
like
unless you have a
take-
class feature that like lets you use it as a bonus action.
Got it. So no, I was curious because I feel like a lot of times I'm attacking people, but I think it's because I'm ranged that I don't trigger
Yes,
opportunity attack, right? So if I attack twice and then I moved away, he would be able to
correct.
attack me at this. Okay, that's what I was curious about. Okay, great. He's so close. I'm just gonna blast him in the face with my crossbow. 20 to hit.
20 hits.
Okay. $16.
16. All right.
And then
What the hell's going on with our turn order here?
is it back?
Didn't
Did we
Ebrath
just skip
go?
Ebrath? No, Ebrath did. Yeah, so it's my turn.
Okay, yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah, no,
I'm
we're
looking
okay.
at this wrong.
Okay, we're gonna do it again.
And are you adding your extra damage because of your magical effect?
I am, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or yes, I did. Okay, 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay, that's great. I hate that. I'm gonna eat my health pot.
So you're next, by the way.
Where is it?
Thank you, Dungeon Master.
You're welcome.
Inventory. I've never eaten a health pot before. Just take it out my inventory, basically.
Just
Yeah,
an
you have to
assistant to the
roll.
DM.
Okay,
And then-
oh, there it is. 4d4 plus 4 hit points. So that's just 4. So 1.
What was the thing Michael Scott used to always say? Like, next to the.
Assistant to
Assistant.
the manager.
Yeah.
Assistant to the regional manager.
To
Yeah.
the regional.
Assistant to
Yes.
the
Not,
DM.
not
Dave.
assistant manager. Assistant to the
Assistant
manager.
to-
Assistant
yeah.
to the regional manager.
How
Thank you,
did I
thank
do
you.
the last bit? Plus 4 hit points?
So what did you roll? You rolled the 4d4?
Yeah,
plus,
so it was 10.
and then plus what?
Plus, it says 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
All right, so it's 10
Oh,
plus
it's just
4, so you do-
HP.
yeah, so 14 HP.
Well,
Oh, she got a good
I
fucking
just-
roll.
Yeah, that was a good roll.
great. Woo! Then I grit.
Oh,
my
that,
face.
that was probably like a greater potion then.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one he gave me. Thanks.
All right. So then after that, it is going to be Palpius, followed by Valine.
Do some work, Palp.
Get him, Double P. Get him.
I don't know if I should go after Valine or, risk, Vox getting swallowed up by, a
Oh, no, I think
water
I'm
body.
safe now. No, I'm good now.
You good?
I think so, yeah.
Fuck
Gons,
it then. Vámonos.
everybody kind of saved me. and I'm
Vámonos.
not in them anymore. So,
That's what she said.
yeah, well,
Is it?
Is
he
it?
was inside.
Well,
of me.
nowadays,
yeah.
Like, I'm not in them anymore.
Depends on what you're into.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
All right. And as I'm running up to Valine, I'm switching over to my axe. So let's roll to hit.
No, advantage. Roll with
With
advantage.
advantage?
Roll with advantage.
Oh, if you guys are flanking her, yeah.
Well, wait, don't you have
Yeah, it's fucking
effect
fire.
on-
Fairy fire.
That's
she's
fairy
stunned.
fire.
And
Oh,
she's
he's raging.
incapacitated.
Yeah,
And
she
he's
has.
raging.
Yeah, so all the things that give him advantage.
All of the things. Yeah,
Quadrant.
you're right,
Like
all
that
the
little
things.
cartoon, all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys
I love
got to
that
help
light.
me out. Like, how do I
Valine
do
is
that?
all worries right now.
You
Okay, so
if
right-click it.
If you right click on your hit modifier, and
Okay.
it'll have a little advantage thing, and then click that, and then click the roll.
Nice.
Click the number.
All right, so
Let's see.
27.
Let's
That
go.
absolutely hits.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you do the damage. The damage is unaffected.
Oh, come on. So I got a 9 damage on my first hit.
Plus 2?
It happens, man.
Yeah, that's plus 2 because I rolled a 7.
All right. So okay, so 9 total. All right, cool.
You rolled 1 plus 6?
Yeah,
It happens, alright.
Huh?
It happens.
shit happens, bro.
Yep.
All right. Do another advantage roll or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
19.
That hits.
And that's 18 damage.
All right.
Damn, way better.
Let's do my
Nice job.
last attack as my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 19.
Damn, you get 3 attacks, huh?
19 hits. Yeah.
And 18 damage.
All right.
Wow.
As you
Wow.
just like rip into her with your axe just over and over, you see her just blood is just like, as you're swinging at her axe and just digging through her flesh, the blood just follows like the old samurai movies. That's just like, and then
Spring.
and then she's still up, but she is bleeding profusely.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
All right, is there anything else you want to do on your turn? You've used your action, your bonus action, and some of your movement, I believe. I don't know how much movement you have left, but you can move if you want to.
Yeah, but if I move this, she'll get an opportunity attack, right?
No, because she can't make attacks right now.
Yeah, she's like severely impaired.
She's stunned,
so she
yeah,
wouldn't be
so
able
she's
to
not
hit
able
it.
to-
All right.
attacks.
Then I might just move back over to Elemental, and I'll have I was like, Tybalt can handle the rest of her.
All right.
Yeah, just leave it to Sybil, right?
I'll just be like, you're not worth my time, you old
You
hag.
just pat him. You're good as you're running away.
Yeah, absolutely. All right then. Tybalt, can you remind me what the status of stunned is? Is it until the end of my turn or until the end of your turn?
End of my turn.
Okay, so I'm still
This
stunned.
specific one. Yep.
All right, I am stunned, and then I'm back up to the top with Elemental B, followed by Jinx. Elemental B is going to take a swing at you, Palpius, getting a getting a 19 to hit.
It's
All right, I need you to take 16 bludgeoning damage.
okay.
And then he's going to take a swing at you, Jane, getting a 19 as well to hit.
Shit hits.
All right. You're going to take a 17 bludgeoning damage as well. He is going to move into your space, Palpius, and try to envelop you. I need you to make a strength saving throw. And you do have advantage because you are raging.
Yeah. So, how do I do that?
Up where your stats are,
Okay.
you'll see where like the little plus is. Right click on it and do it with advantage.
24.
All right, you're able to break free.
Suck
as he-
it.
As he's going to try to do the same to you, Jane, I need you to make a strength saving throw as well.
You're muted, Margarita, just so you know.
18.
18. Yeah, you save as well. So he is not able to get either of you up, and he's gonna go
Dog on
back.
him with that double P.
Yeah, so him with
Just
that
went like
PC.
split
Exactly.
the water like
Yeah.
Moses.
Mm.
All right,
Step
after
right
that,
out.
after that, we're down to Jinx, and then followed by Gone.
Okay, so I want to just flip around and focus my attention on regular elemental guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna steady aim, but I want to throw it like curvy, like to go around this thing, like in the Wanted movie, you know? You
Yeah,
just
sure.
kinda to the side. And I want to focus him. Let me do that. Sorry, my cat can't see this screen.
You're supposed to be a cat in game, not IRL, by the way.
Hey, if you want to dress up, you can dress up.
Okay, does 15 hit?
15 hits, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Get your butt out of my face, young lady. Excuse me. We're on TV right now, miss.
You are on
Okay.
TV.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Being distracted. So 15 does hit. So that's 5 plus 4d6.
Get some.
20.
20 damage, okay.
Damn, that's good
And you
damage.
still have a second attack, don't you?
No, because I did steady aim to get advantage on my.
Well, I'll tell you what. Because he's flanked, you wouldn't have had to have done that. So go ahead and take a second attack.
Yeah, regular attack.
Yep.
Jink.
Oh
Jink.
shit, 23.
Jink.
That hits. See?
And he takes an additional 1 damage. That's
Alright,
good.
one damage.
More
Get out of
Yeah.
here
More
with your
damage
one
than he had.
We
damage.
can
half
get
a turn
another
ago.
little.
Yeah.
Seriously?
More damage than he had half a turn ago.
I'm kicking you out with your 1 damage.
That one
Lost-
just
he
kind of
loses
like.
a droplet out of his body.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
hear a whoop.
Yeah. What is it?
All right. Is there
And-
anything else?
Yes, I would like to move. But not. If I move, like, say, around this side, am I still gonna trigger opportunity or am I out
No,
of
you're
range?
fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So I didn't measure. Let's do.
Oh, that's you. You have more than enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna-
gonna go.
I'll go over here. I have 60 moving speed every turn, so I'm okay.
Yeah, you're
I
fine.
just want to
All
make
right.
sure. Okay. That's all.
All right. After Jinx, it's gone, followed by Vox.
All right. Gon is gonna move. What is that? I call it 20 feet altogether. It's like 15 and then 5 to get like right here. Excuse me. Targeting Elemental B. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on him.
Alrighty.
He doesn't have any other effects for range to get advantage, correct?
No, yeah,
Okay.
you don't get range, or you don't get advantage for range. Sorry.
Gotcha. 17 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, that's going to be 10 damage, and I'm
All
also going to repelling blast him 10 feet back.
Okay, yeah. As you blast him, he is like pressed up against the wall, and he like some of his water like splashes off onto Vox. As the water like subsides to kind of like recede back into itself, Vox, you feel it kind of pulling you for a split second. And you're like, ah, fuck, but it's just not enough to get you in. As he goes flying backwards here.
Go again.
Okay.
And I'm going to launch a second Eldritch Blast at Elemental B.
Alrighty.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, hits him.
Flats of 20.
9 damage.
Alrighty. And you're knocking him back again?
That would be
And
a 1
I'm
ding.
going to repelling blast him one more time.
Okay, fair enough. A soft 20 is a blasted 20, that's all I'm saying. There's either a hard 20, which is like natural 20, and then there's unnatural, right? And that's the. Anyway. I think you understand what I'm saying. I hope you do.
You got it.
Oh, then-
Otherwise,
Can you put it up on the board for me?
Anything else you'd like, Gon?
Yeah, so. Oh, never mind. I was gonna draw a PP. No, I'm good. That's my turn.
You should though.
Vox, you are up as this giant elemental is being forced back past you. You could feel its grasp try to hold on to you again, but it's just not able to get you. What are you doing?
Valina's down, right?
Nope.
She's not down. Okay, well, I still have my sworn enemy on Valine, so I am going to run up this. Let me grab the ring. I'm gonna run up this wall. It's only like 5 feet, so I'm gonna get like all the way sort of to the top. I don't know if it's. How
Sure,
far up
yeah.
does this wall go?
I would say
mean,
like 30 feet.
Also,
Okay, well, I'm gonna go-
Ronnie. Sorry to interrupt. What's Anders up to?
Anders is like hiding behind a rock, shaking in fear.
Okay, I'm gonna go up about 25 feet up this wall, and I am just like facing towards the ceiling, and then I'm going to do some like poltergeist shit, kind of.
I need you guys to understand, like, my feet are on the wall, but I'm like back like this. And I'm gonna do a full back, like
You're doing
leaning,
the little exorcist girl?
kind of, but on the
Oh.
wall. So like my feet are flat on the wall, but I'm gonna like lean back all crazy and bend my back like 90 to where it's a 90-degree angle
And you're
like
walking
this,
backwards,
but
yeah.
like backwards.
Yeah.
That back do.
And then I'm gonna take a shot at Valine.
All right, take it.
And I have advantage for my bow. Because she is my sworn enemy.
And she's hunter marked, and she has fairy fire, and she's stunned.
Everything, yeah. But mostly the bow.
Mm-hmm.
26 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
For 10 plus 5d6. I'm gonna re-roll that one. So far it's 29.
Mm-hmm.
Another one. So 30 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I like go back and fully lean back, it's a really interesting looking shot, but my feet are glued to the walls and the ceiling, so it doesn't look that unnatural to anybody that's been with me for a while. I'd imagine Poppius is probably like, what the fuck is this dude doing right now?
I think he saw a little bit of that inside the castle.
Yeah, like a little bit. Like, and you know, my other allies that have been with me for a while, they've seen me do weird shit like that. But I feel like Poppius would probably be especially affected in being
Feel
like,
like-
what is that?
I was like, damn, I didn't know that rock was that flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, and then I will take a second shot with advantage again because of my bow. Oh, that's terrible. That's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, then that is my turn.
Okay. After. Oh, where's my turn order here? Sorry. After Vox, it's Tybalt. She's still stunned until the end of your turn.
That's right.
Cool. All right.
Yeah,
It's,
man,
your
that's
turn.
powerful as
Is
hell.
like foaming at the mouth and just bleeding profusely. This black, greenish, oil spill looking ichor. She is like convulsing. You can see like each of her limbs are kind of violently like spasming as she is just stunned and at your mercy. She is barely hanging on. What do you do?
I turn to Vox and say, "Can we afford to keep her alive?"
We have to, Tybalt. We have to. I need to know.
Not for long, though.
Not for long. But I need to know.
Then I will. Elemental be still alive, right?
Yep.
Bonus action. My special was gonna fly over to him and hit him or attempt to. At a 20, not natural, and 10
Blasted.
points of damage.
How much?
10 points of damage.
10 points. Thank you. All right. What else are you doing?
And then Tybalt will call out to her and say, "We need information. That'll decide your fate. Just
And-
listen to us."
through her broken speech, you hear her say, "Let's make a deal."
and I look at Vox and just give him the the head turn, like, we're doing this for you, and ready a wall of fire in case she does anything
Okay.
on her turn.
Alrighty.
Very
That's fine.
nice.
Well, actually, before I do that, I'm going to move back to be just outside of the range of the wall of fire, so not encapsulate myself in it.
Got it. She's no longer stunned. Did you move?
Me? A little bit.
Okay. All right. After Tybalt, it's Ebrath, followed by Jane. What are you guys doing?
Okay, so we're trying to keep her alive, right?
If you would like to, I mean, you don't have to.
But I mean, going off of what like the group is doing.
What is Ebrath doing? Is what I want to know.
Well, she just yelled. I want to make sure you heard it. She was like,
Yeah, let's make a deal. I heard that.
deal. Okay,
I heard
okay,
that.
just making sure. Making
So
sure.
I'm
You do
going
whatever you want,
to-
obviously.
I'm gonna hop down here and hop up here
Okay.
just to gain better line of sight on Valine. Elemental B is still up and kicking, right?
Absolutely. He's thriving.
So I'm going to shoot over my Eldritch Cannon at Elemental B.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
It's 11 damage.
Alrighty.
How's it looking?
It's looking. It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see where where before it was a very solid form, although watery. You know, it's water by nature, but the definitions of his limbs and body was very smooth and compact. You can see it's dripping in certain places, but it's still moving around just fine.
Would I know whether or not elementals are resistant or immune to bludgeoning damage?
Give me a animal handling check, or
They're not an animal, are they?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe more like
Give me-
history.
I guess give me a history, or
You think Arcana maybe?
no, not Arcana. I mean, maybe. I would say either Arcana or history.
All right, let's do a history check. That's a 14.
In your studies, you would have come across these, and you would know that one of the traits of elementals is that they do have certain resistances because of its liquid form. You would know that it is resistant to bludgeoning. Correct.
Got it. Okay. So then I'm going to reach out and fire a firebolt from my Z cannon, my Z buster,
Mm-hmm.
like boom, and fire a straight firebolt at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
It's a nat 20.
Nat 20. What is your spell or damage die for that?
D10.
Cool. So go ahead and just roll a normal D10 like you normally would for your attack, and then just add 10 to that.
Wait, for real? I can't even roll my extra damage? What the fuck? Alright.
Well, I'm giving you max damage on your second die.
Oh, okay.
So if
Well,
you don't
'cause
want that, if you want to
What?
roll a 1 on your second one, you can try that.
God, I'm just saying because,
No, I'm just trying to make
D&D Beyond.
critical hits more
alright.
effective,
Alright, so-
more impactful.
Alright, so that is so 3 plus 10, you said?
You rolled a 3 on your normal damage.
Oh, well, my normal damage would be 4d10. I mean, my normal damage would be 2d10.
Oh, okay. So when you roll damage, you roll 2d10.
Correct.
Okay, so roll your 2d10 plus 20.
Okay.
Plus 20, damn.
Okay, so that's 8 plus 20
It's 20.
plus a d8 for my artificer damage.
And then an additional 8 on top of that, because that would be doubled as well.
Okay, got it. So that's 7, 13. So that would be an addition. It'd be 41 damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
God
Better
damn.
be dead.
It is now struggling to keep its form.
You gotta be kidding me.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna like just look over at Tibble and Vox and say, "You guys better know what the fuck you're doing."
All right. After Ebrath, it's Jane, followed by Palpius.
It's showing up on my little list. Is that weird? That's not showing up on my little distance list.
All right. So what are you doing?
No, I was just trying to do that thing you told me that I could do. But elemental B is not on the list. So I'll just go back to analog.
Okay.
Oh, it's within 30 feet. Great. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it. Okay. 18 to hit.
How much?
18?
That hits. Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. Plus 6. 16.
All right.
And it's looking scrubby, right?
Yeah, it's pretty roughed up now.
Okay, I was gonna do a thing, but I don't need to do a thing. Alright. 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Oh, I should have done the thing. Whatever. Great. I'll get close. Alright, no, that's it. I'm done.
Okie dokie. After that, it's Palpius, followed by Valine.
You're muted.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I'm gonna switch over to my javelin, and
Okay.
elemental B is within range. So first attack. Oh. Wait, no, that's 7. So 14.
14 just hits.
All right. We got a 12 damage on that.
Alrighty.
He's still standing up, right?
Yep.
All right. Second attack. 21.
All right, that hits.
21.
21.
21.
And that's a 12 damage.
Alrighty.
And he's still standing, right?
Yes, sir.
God damn.
Swear to God, I'm gonna mop the fucking cave with him. Watch.
It's pretty dirty in here.
Yeah. 25 to hit on my
Absolutely
bonus
hit.
attack.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
And that's an 8 damage.
All right.
And he's still standing, right?
He's still standing.
God
Right.
damn it.
God. Alright. After that, I'm gonna move closer to Baleen. Tibble, how far do I have to be away from her to not avoid getting hit with your fire?
5 feet.
5 feet?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. 5 feet from her. Alright. That still puts me in range. If she were to fucking act a fool. Alright, and that's it. That'll be my turn.
All right, Valine is now kind of like taking inventory of herself and just trying to see, like, assess the battlefield a little bit and see what's going on. And she looks at you and she says, What do you want?
At me? Or-
I kind of at all of you. So whoever wants to address her, you're more than welcome to.
I want to say something.
Sure.
I should say that shit. It's like, you need to tell us everything we need to know. Otherwise, you're fucking toast.
What do you want to know?
I'll look at Vox and say, I feel like he has some questions about the other Genasi that you spoke about.
I do.
And she says, Yes, my little friend. Oh, how I miss her.
Okay, the elemental's still up, right?
Yep. It is Valine's turn, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where. I feel like I'd be yelling. I don't know. I have more of like an interrogation in mind, but it doesn't seem like that's likely.
Maybe not on this turn yet.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Get a question out and see what happens.
I think I would just probably yell out, "Stand down! Stand down, and keep your life."
And maybe do away with this motherfucking thing as I gesture towards the elemental.
Yeah.
She says, That is not my doing. I would never oppose Talos' will.
Bro, I hate this bitch. We need to kill her. Get some info from her quick. I'm saying this in character.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have a large list of questions here. I don't know. I guess I'll just start firing off if you're waiting for an answer. But, why Anders? Why did you want him? What do you need him for? What are you trying to do?
Anders is my new friend. He is going to keep me company for as long as I want it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think at that point, Vox is already just like, she has nothing meaningful without being pretty much bludgeoned, right? Like, we need to hurt her more, I guess. I'll yell that
She's
out.
pretty hurt, right?
Okay, yeah,
But she's not telling us anything we don't already know. So
we're not focused on her because we still have to fight the elemental. So he's saying we need to fucking finish the fight and focus on her.
True.
Yeah, we need to hurt her more. And I'll say that to the group. Hurt her more.
And I'm gonna like, I'll like, Ebrat's eyes will go like real wide, but like Vox went down to that fucking sub octave, that sub like that intra fucking noise octave.
Yeah, once it hits that tone,
shit.
right? And once it hits that that
It's like,
pitch.
I mean, and I'm gonna look over and I'm gonna look over at Jane and be like, hey dude, once this is wrapped up, I think we're up.
It is time.
Because we were like, you know, the best torturers, so.
That's true. That's very true.
Oh yeah, get it.
So I'm like, fuck it. Fuck this idiot. Let's kill the water thing. She's next.
All right. Have anybody else? Is anybody else? What are you guys doing? I mean, are you guys talking to her? Does anybody else have any questions?
I want to tie her up, but it's not my turn.
No, it's not.
Her turn, bro.
She looks down at you, Tybalt, and she says, "You said you wanted to make a deal. What are you willing to offer me in return?"
Bitch, she said that.
Is Tybalt here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Tybalt, think about this. She's not a person. She's a monster. Use your words wisely.
You haven't said anything that makes me believe.
That's really fucking loud, Ronnie.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm like fidgeting with
Sorry.
the Velcro thing.
Oh, yeah. There's probably
Music-
music. I'm like using
The
my pen.
music is pretty tight though.
It is.
Um,
It's just it was like drowning out everything else.
Was the music
That's
loud?
way better.
No,
Much better.
I was fidgeting with a Velcro thing,
Oh, okay.
and like I didn't
Okay.
realize how close to my mic I was.
Tybalt says, "Nothing you've said makes me believe that you were here to do anything good on this earth. Why do you want your god to come back?"
Why do you serve yours?
Damn. Okay.
Because people deserve to have a dream and be safe to pursue those dreams. Would your god ensure that?
My God is a powerful God.
Bro.
His will. His will is above all else. He rules with thunderous terror.
No one rules me. I'm gonna snap my fingers and create the ring of fire around her.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I was holding the action.
That's right.
Huh?
He was.
Yeah, I know you were.
I was
I know
holding
you
the
were.
action.
I know you were. 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 Give me a dex check. As she is going to start to cast her own spell as she sees you moving. I want to see who beats who.
Roddy, I thought.
Oh,
you were
a
gonna
dex
go,
check. Sorry. I did a dex
Yeah, yeah.
save. If I see that happening, any chance that I can also guide myself in the process?
Ooh.
What is guide?
I had a D4 to my roll.
But is it a bonus action or?
Guidance is.
It's a cantrip, so it would be like a bonus.
It's a
action.
cantrip. It's a cantrip, but I think it's an action.
Then
Yes,
I would
action.
say no. Then I would
Okay,
say no.
okay.
Because casting the spell is your action.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Nope. 7.
Okay. As you see her starting to whip around her magic, you start to do yours as well. However, she is able to gather the arcane energy at the tip of her staff and shoot out a cone of cold as this erupts out in your direction.
So is that a spell she cast?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use my reaction then.
Ooh, why do you have a reaction?
If a creature within 5 feet of me casts a spell, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
That's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second while I just try to finalize this, and then we'll make that a thing. And this is
Tight.
Sal got the like mage killer build.
Tight,
Yeah, he
tight,
does,
tight, tight,
actually.
tight.
It's a 60-foot cone, so I need all of you guys to make dexterity saving throws.
Wait,
Dex?
me too?
I believe so. Give me 1 second.
Dex.
Set up
Oh,
that
yeah.
cone. Set up that cone, bro.
60-foot cone? That's a big cone.
That is a big cone. Sorry, it's con save. It's a con save.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't matter because I'm not maintaining concentration at this point, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
All right.
So get on the decks.
That's what I see.
That is a 10.
And
Ronnie, that's
Yeah,
what I
failed.
see if it's a cone.
Oh wait, I'm out.
I
Wait,
get
what
to
do
do
you
it with
do?
an advantage.
I'm out of the cone. Never mind.
You let me know though if you're positioning it differently.
Hey,
well,
Ron.
I'm just using the preloaded spell
Oh.
effects that are in D&D Beyond. So I mean in Owlbear.
So it would
Okay,
make
I
me-
didn't see it on the map.
So it would force me
oh,
to.
I'm sorry. I have it hidden. Sorry, there it is. Boom. I've been like fiddling with it, trying to get in the right spot.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a con save.
Yeah, con save.
Okay, I get to roll it with an advantage.
Because you're raged, right?
No, because of against spell cast by creatures within 5 feet of you.
Nice. There we go.
Nice, yeah.
I'm telling
There
you,
we
he's
go.
mage killer. He's got the mage killer build.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
So that's 25.
All right. So what does everybody else get?
Alright, I know how to delete
I got
this.
a 10.
Fail.
I'm sorry, which
Fail.
kind of
I
save is
failed.
it?
Con.
Con
Constitution.
So happy.
You guys need to beat a 16.
Oh.
21.
19!
I failed.
For a save meets beats.
Yeah,
no,
same.
Yeah,
correct.
no, meets beats for them though. No.
No, it's a meets beats. Yeah.
So if I got a 16,
in his
then
favor.
The same
Yeah,
number.
yeah. Same thing.
Oh, okay. But I mean, that isn't okay. Just because like if you're hitting an attack meets beats.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
for
save.
save,
So the
too.
person that's rolling, if you meet it, then you
Beat
save.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you roll
Okay.
16, you save.
Got it. Okay.
Who didn't save?
I did not
What was
save.
it?
Ebrat did not save.
Okay. I need everybody that didn't save to take 40 points of cold damage.
40 points? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh!
Everyone that did save, you take 20.
Wait.
Then they're
I
like
don't-
frozen in
I don't-
space?
I don't have 40 points.
Then you go down.
Yeah, you done.
I am down.
Oh, no.
I am down. Ronnie,
no.
describe to me
Oh,
how
I'm
you
gonna
take
be-
me down right now.
Yeah.
So
thanks.
Yeah, you do it.
As you guys, as Tybalt, you're having this back and forth with her, you see the magic start to coalesce around her staff, and you start to build your own arcane energy as well as you start to do the necessary actions that you need to take in order to cast your fire spell. The cone of cold swirls out from the tip of her staff and starts to envelop all of you as you feel like you are in a freezing cold blizzard as shards of ice are just like ripping apart your flesh as you guys are all engulfed in this spell. Tybalt, you can make your attack, and Halpius, you can make yours as well.
Also, you said the people who did save take how much damage?
20.
Can I do uncanny on that?
Did you use your reaction last turn?
What's
I
it
don't
last
think
turn?
you did.
No, she did. No, she didn't.
So then yes, you can.
Okay. So
So
then
she
I'll
takes
take
no
half the
damage.
damage. I'll take 10.
Cool.
Nice.
Whoa, wait. She's a rogue though, right?
Yeah.
So she's like taking. Oh, it's not evasion. My bad. It's not full evasion. Never mind.
No,
Well,
uncanny
evasion
dodge,
is for
so-
dex saves only. I double checked. I thought I could.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
If
Yeah.
you take an uncanny dodge, just takes half damage. Right?
Okay, perfect. Thanks. Yeah.
DM,
10.
can I RP sustaining that damage?
Absolutely.
So
Hold on.
as-
Before you get to that, let's do no, go ahead.
So, as I get hit by the peripherals of that cone of cold and it runs through my body, I'm standing on my little platform and it just like the cone of cold just erupts through me and my glamour flickers a few times, falters and breaks. So I'm there in my metal body, and the cold energy creates fissures throughout my metallic body. And as the fissures take hold, the way I'm facing, I was facing the elemental, so it just comes through the front of my body, and as those fissures take hold, they seem to crack my metallic body for a second, and I just ooze that lavender blood,
Got it.
silvery lavender blood.
Cool. Tybalt, you're able to get your spell off as you are taking the damage. Palpius, you're able to roll your attack with advantage. Go for it.
I'm muted.
29 with advantage.
That absolutely
Let's
hits.
go!
Your damage. And then Tybalt, what do I have to do for the Ring of Fire?
Dex 18 save.
Dex 18. God damn.
I fell into
Ooh,
a ring of fire.
One.
I got 15. 13
Okay,
plus
for
2.
yeah.
What did it do, Andre?
Do I take half damage?
You do, so 31 halved to...
And the flames ran higher.
All right. So as she erupts and just lets out this cackle of a laugh, as she shoots this cone of frozen shards of ice that just swirl around you guys, Palpius, you're able to just disregard the damage because you're in your rage. You do sustain it, but it doesn't impede you in any way. And did I say Tybalt or Palpius?
Palpius.
Palpius, yeah, sorry. And Tybalt, as you are moving to try to your best to get out of the way, you're able to cast your spell, and you see Valine is now engulfed in fire as this ring of fire erupts around her, and it engulfs her body entirely as she is now flailing in agony. Palpius, you're able to run up and just cleave her in two as her body falls to either side of the boxes and just smolders into crispy husk of just ash and bone as she falls dead.
As that happens, I turn over and I go,
Damn.
and it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire. And I look at Tybalt and I go, the ring of fire.
I look back and see that more than one person's been downed. So Tybalt rushes into the circle here.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait. Before you do that,
Yeah.
it is
Oh, shit.
the elemental's turn.
Okay.
As the elemental is going to swim up this way and engulf Anders.
Oh no! That fool's dead, bro. He's a regular ass boy.
And that, after engulfing Anders, he's going to swim up. Vox, you're out of his reach because you're way up high. He's going to come up here to you, Jane. And he
Well,
is
I don't know because I'm unconscious now, so I probably.
Oh, are
fell to
you?
the floor.
You're on the ground.
Yeah, he fell down.
Jesus.
Right. Well, either way, he's
Flippin'
not
Christ.
interested in you since you're down. However, he is going to come after, and Jane's down too. Fuck.
He can't reach anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm just
okay.
like collecting people or something.
He's
Yeah.
gonna get up here basically, and that's as far as he can go. After Elemental B, it is Jinx.
On Jinx.
How you
Let's
doing?
go! Come on,
Okay.
Jinx. Let's do it.
So, can Jinx assess which seems more hurt to her
What do you mean?
from the elemental and
The hag's dead.
Oh, we just sliced her in half. Duh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that. Thank you.
And currently, you now see this giant elemental kind of making its way
Elemental.
up towards you guys, and you see Anders inside holding his breath, just like,
That sucks. Okay.
and just trying to like swim out, but he's unable to. You
Okay.
see Vox and Jane laying on the floor, covered in ice, parts of their body almost frozen, unmoving. What do you
Okay,
do?
so I'm gonna focus on this elemental and try to climb on this little fire pit next to me to kind of just give me leverage to kind of.
I will say it is an active fire, so like you would be standing in fire, you might take fire damage.
Oh, is it not just like the rim of it? It'll be
No.
like I'll catch.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind. I wanted to add flare. No flare, just steady aim.
Yep.
Simple.
Fuck your flare.
I wanted to be cool.
Says the one that was
Ronnie said
bending
no.
backwards on the wall.
But-
Ronnie said no.
But also keep in mind, Jinx. Well, wait, is the thing tall enough to where she can aim over Gone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, okay.
It's like a 15-foot creature.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna aim over. 24 to hit. Hits. Yes.
24 hits, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. 4.
Are you doing your steady aim or not?
Yeah, I did my steady aim.
Okay, cool, cool.
Tight.
15 damage.
15 damage. All right. Is that total with your sneak attack?
Yes.
How do you kill him?
Yes.
Finally. So I want my blades to just like come out like a ring of them, just like that, and just try to chop it in half without cutting my friends in half on the way.
Cool, absolutely. Yeah, your blades swing out towards the creature, just missing your friends, and is able to just get right where the like neck would be, which is just above like where Anders' head it would be. So you go just above his head and slice through like the creature's neck, and it just like splashes out around him, and Anders falls down to the ground, gasping for air. As
And then I'm
El-
like, I know CPR. And then I run and I try to do CPR. Jinx does not know CPR. But she thinks she does. And she's trying
He's
to
like,
help.
"You lied."
I'm just like pushing on his chest.
All she's doing is biscuits on his chest.
How are you?
A kitty biscuit.
Just
I'm just
like-
gonna.
It's actually perfect. I love that. I
gonna
just
look-
go and do this on his chest.
I'm gonna look over and be like, she's in charge of children? What the fuck? Doesn't even know CPR?
Yeah, and so I'm just there doing that. That's the end of my turn.
Cool. Yeah. Man. Yeah. He's dead. Valine is dead. The other elemental has been banished and has not returned. What do you guys? What do you
We
guys
out of combat?
Let's for the sake of no, I would say for the sake of dex or death saving throws, we are still in combat. So Jane or Jinx, if there's nothing else left for you to do, it would go to Gone.
No, I'm here trying to save this kid's life.
Okay. Gone, it's your turn. What are you doing?
All right, so I see and assess the situation and determine that after the last moments of chaos, it seems to have completely died down. Looking at my friends, and I also will address Tybalt and say, Tybalt, do you have something or should I help out?
I think you're tapped out a bit. I can cover this.
And with that, I'll just
Like, I can help.
and I'll go over and let's see. Can I reach? Yeah, I can. Can I reach Vox? So Vox is down here.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Can I grab him as best I can and just drag him up the stairs?
Yeah, give me a like athletics check.
Um,
Or if you want to make it easy on yourself, you can cast fly on him.
yeah, with what slots?
Oh, bummer. Warlocks.
you said-
Warlocks.
You
We
said
got
you
3
said
slots, bro.
athletics check.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, this is not.
How strong are you to pick up this 300-pound mass of rocks?
Yeah, and it's at disadvantage.
Why is it at this point?
Okay. Because of my armor.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I'm not proficient in my armor, so I roll with disadvantage on strength checks.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's a 1.
Yeah. So on that one.
No, not a nat 1.
Okay. In that case, yeah, he's just too heavy for you to get.
Like, damn. All right. Yeah. So I'll. And so as I walk over, I remember I heard Abrath. I'm like, Abrath, if you can give me a hand, yeah, that'd be great.
The smallest guy. Help me pick up this giant bag of rocks.
What? I mean, that's fine. That's not what I meant, but yeah.
I know.
I'd be down
I know.
to.
In the context of what he just tried, like it sounds funny.
Can I do anything then? It's not my turn.
No. You would have to wait your turn.
Yeah. So that is my turn.
Vox, tell me a memory from your past.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Jane.
You all ready for this?
Jane, prep one.
All right. So, I guess just in the terms of role playing, I'll say that there was a brief moment where I saw that they killed Valine before I had a chance to ask her all the questions I wanted. And that is the last thing that I saw before I went down. And so I think just the questions that I was going to ask just start like going through my mind, right? Like when you're trying to not think of something or you're trying to get it out of your head, and by doing that you just like concentrate on it that much more, right? And you're like, now this is the sole focus of my existence. But so the questions I was going to ask her start just cycling through my mind. How long had Valine, and did we ever find out like her real name? It was just Valine, right? I guess I'll just refer to it as Valine, but
yeah.
How long had Valine been with the cult? And why does she want Anders? The only explanation we
But
had
is this a
that
memory of
she's-
your past?
That's okay. I'll humor it. Go for it.
Why did she want Anders? Like, all she said is that she was lonely, but like, that's weird for going and taking a kid from a neighborhood, right? And also imposing a certain like existence upon Fandolin. It clearly looked like he was going to be sacrificed, but we didn't really understand for what purpose or like to who. Obviously to Talos or whatever, but like it's still not quite adding up. And then she also at one point mentioned that Cassandra with the Q had been taken from her, and we didn't get a good explanation of that.
Cool. So with
and
that,
then the two final quick things. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. The last one would be why is it that she can't stand being alone? Because she had sort of mentioned that before.
and I'll say, like, in your subconscious, you're kind of like asking yourself these things, and you kind of exist in that like demi-plane that exists in like the Matrix when it's just like all white, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
In your like subconscious,
Exactly.
and you start to focus on the little info that you did get, you know, and you try your best to picture Cassandra, and you see a little girl about 4 years old standing before you, looking up at you with these bright gemstone eyes that are just brilliant and dazzling in the light. And she looks up at you with the utmost affection and trust. And as you look down at her, she looks up at you almost as if like this is what she didn't know she was missing in her life. And suddenly a whole part of her is now made whole, and she has the biggest, brightest grin, and your heart is just filled with a warmth that you've never felt before. Your entire life you've just kind of lived in this cold, isolated existence, and you had to scrape by most of the time just to exist. Eventually, being captured by the cult of Talos and being put into place with Mistral, the woman of your affection. You, despite the love you felt from Mistral, despite the way she made you feel, you've never felt this before. And this is the most warm your heart and soul has ever felt. This is the happiest you've ever felt. As you look down and reach out to her, what do you do, or what do you say?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Shit. All right. So I actually see this little girl in like my dreams. Damn. I guess shit, you caught me off guard. I would say, are you my daughter?
And she looks up at you and says, "Are you my dad?" As she now reaches her arm out to meet yours.
Yeah, and I go down to like try to give her a hug and sort of be on her level. I think I'd like take a knee.
As you get down on one knee, she starts to kind of like run towards you, almost like not quite breaking into a full sprint because she's only a few feet away from you, and she leaps up into your arms.
Damn. Why didn't I know about you? Why?
Do you
Where have
catch
you
her?
been?
Do you let her just like run into you, or what are you doing?
No, I grab her. I grab her for sure.
As soon as you go to like wrap your arms around her, she says,
Yeah.
"Dada," and starts to crumble apart. I need you to make your death saving throw.
How dare you?
Bro, you have a daughter around here?
I
What
have
the
a
fuck?
kid, I guess. I have a kid. It's just a 17, so that's a success.
All right. Yeah, you succeed.
Bro.
As you are now holding your crumbling daughter in your arms as she's just falling into just pebbles and rocks.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Tybalt, you see your friends. You see Valine fall, split in twain. Two parts of her bodies just smoldering away and just crackling in the fire as they are now being snuffed out, smoke rising from her ashes. You hear your friends clamoring over behind you. What are you doing?
I run over. As I'm running over, I clap my hands, put my hands together, spread, and my hands start to have a golden glow to them. And I'll go to Jane and just grab her just on the shoulder where she fell, and cast. What do I want to cast? Cure wounds at second level.
Okay.
And I twinned it, so she'll heal for 11 points. And I'll run over to Vox and do the same, and his heals for 16.
Cool. Jane, real quick before Tybalt's turn is over, now that you've cast your healing spell on them, Jane, as you awake, you see yourself in a heavily forested village. You recognize this to be Blythewood, your hometown. As you look around, you see and hear the daily noises of life in the village. You hear people chopping wood. You hear the woodsmen cutting that chopped wood into small logs. You hear the laughter of kids running around playing tag. Off in the distance, you see your father coming out. He kind of pokes his head around the house and he says, "Jane, what are you doing over there?"
turn around and he's a little bit away from me, but I run out from the forest
Change of
into
scene.
the clearing. The sun hits my face after being in the shadow of the trees, and it feels so warm. And I don't know why this warmth feels so good. Maybe it's because I was just blasted by this, like, the coldest cold I had ever fucking felt. But I feel happy, and I'm glad that this is the reality right now. This is just filling my heart up with, like, so much, like, sweet honey golden love. And as I run, I trip and I fall. I'm really close to my dad at this point, and I start to well up, like I'm about to cry. He, like, kind of runs over to me, like, "Oh, hey, Jane." And I look up at him. He's like, "Don't worry, you're strong. It's okay."
Absolutely. And I will say in that moment, as your dad kind of like lunges forward to like catch you and break your fall, you know, he kind of embraces you in his arms, and he kind of like rights himself and rights you, and he kind of like pats the like dust off your clothes a little bit, and he says, "Oh, you've been out playing again, haven't you?" He's like, "You've always been a very curious one." In that moment, a door swings open, and you look over and you see a woman who has long, jet black hair that's kind of pulled forward over her shoulder, and she's wearing like an apron, and you can smell the smell of cooked breads and meats waft out from the house as she says, "Oh, you two, right on time. I'm just finishing dinner. Please come inside." She welcomes you forward. As you move to step forward, you open your eyes yet again, and you see Tybalt kneeling down, touching you, and you feel the life coming back to you as you awake in the cave with everybody surrounded around you.
I gasp. Like, I've just been brought out of this really amazing dream back to this reality that I'm not sure is right.
Yeah.
And I grasp at what is wearing in a panic, like shuddering breath at him. And I want to cry, so instead I bury my head in his shoulder.
How do you react to that, Tybalt?
Tybalt just says, it's okay. The great beyond awaits you. Just not yet.
Tybalt, as you make your way over to Vox, you cast your twin spell, and you're able to bring him back as well as life force re-enters his body. He wakes up in a panic as he's like struggling to like grab onto you. It's as if he's trying to collect a tiny bits and pieces of things you can't hold in one little, your hands. Vox, how do you wake up to Tybalt standing over you as well?
Yeah, and at a loss for what is real and what's not, right? So, like, getting yanked out of this interaction that I was very surprised by, right? But snapping out of that and coming back again, like Jane just said, like back to reality. I think I'm still like grasping, just being like, wait, where is she? Where is she? And I'm like looking around, and like I probably even kind of pushed Tybalt aside, just sort of looking for this little girl, and very quickly realizing that she's not here and sort of freaking out about that. Just, where'd she go? What the fuck is this? Where did she go? Where am I?
Vox, it's okay. You went down. Whoever you're looking for isn't here. It was in your head.
It's not in my head. It's not in my head. Valine talked about her. She's real.
Who,
And
Vox?
I think she's nearby.
Who?
Look, I haven't told you guys everything. I haven't. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'll tell you guys, but not right now. But we need what are we doing here?
Vox, she moved against us and we couldn't keep her alive.
I don't care. I don't care. Let's settle down, get some rest, and I'll tell you guys everything. There's a
And-
lot more.
As I walk up, I'm gonna in the same, almost not realizing that my form is not my glamored form. I'm gonna reach my hand down to Vox and say, "It's okay, buddy." But as my voice comes out, feels
Robot.
like it's almost modulated. It's you hear
Like
Vox.
when it teeters on like robotic and regular.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it glitches out like there's a glitch.
Exactly. Like you
Yeah.
hear like a robotic voice, but interspersed in that modulation, you hear Ebrath's real voice.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
what you think of as his real voice.
Right.
And I reach my hand down. Also, without my glamour, I'm not 3.5 feet tall. I'm closer to like a normal medium creature.
hmm
And I reach my hand down and say, "It's okay. We'll figure this out together." And I reach my hand down to you.
And being just particularly exhausted and just like on the brink of death, I will happily take it. I will happily take it. Uh and just almost like, I won't say I completely shut down, but it's almost like there's a long moment of like introspection of like, damn, there's so much more to all of this than I had originally let on, and almost like there's almost sort of a look of guilt or shame of not having shared everything previously.
As I pull you up from, being prone after you like got revived, right? I'm just gonna put like my arm around your shoulder. And then realize like almost too late that I'm too tall. And say, "Oh, right." Uh, and I take the hand away and I slam my hand into my chest and I cast cure runes on myself at level 1.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 6. And as I do that, I revert back to my regular Ebrath form. So like I almost like, as the glamour comes back, I shrink back down to my normal height. And say, "It's okay, buddy. We'll figure it out." And I'll yell over my shoulder. Say, "Jinx! Search that body. Bring us something good."
I'm sorry, what was the first thing you said? What that body? Blink that body?
Search that body.
Search. Okay.
Bring us something good.
Yeah, and my hands just go like this. Like she's ready, her little thief fingers.
But keep in mind, you're doing it in front of Palpius.
Mm-hmm.
Don't, and I'll say, "Palpius, watch her, man. Make sure she doesn't steal anything."
I'm just good at finding, okay? Just be careful. It's
And I'll
fine.
say, I got you.
Like for real, Jinx, though, like I need to see anything that you get from her. Like if it's magical, I need to be able to look at it.
Oh no, I'll show you. Let me, and then can I then search the body?
Yeah,
The pockets where I know sometimes there are secret pockets and secret places.
absolutely. On her person, you will find
Yeah.
a small box. It has 2 little hinges on it, almost like a little like chest or so, but it's real long. As you open it, you find that there are a pair of glasses,
Like reading glasses?
like reading glasses. Yeah, like glasses that you can wear. They do have a bit of a almost like an arcane sheen to them. They like glimmer a little bit as you move them in the light. Beneath them is a letter, and it says, please take these to my brother Bax. You can find him in the small roadhouse along the high road. With these, he will be able to see our location on the map of the Sword Coast that we have at their establishment.
Okay, so
Oh,
when I find
shit.
this letter,
He says-
I'll read it
Oh,
out
hold on,
loud so
sorry,
everyone
I'm not
hears
done, I'm
it.
not done. He says, I relinquish my strength and health to ensure this gets to him, as we have agreed upon, Valine.
Oh shit. What's it signed?
It is signed. Shit, I didn't expect you to ask me that. Sorry. You could have had that ready. That's on me. It is signed.
Sign.
Cyan. Cyan.
Lay you down.
Lay you down.
Yeah,
100%. That's where I was going. Thank you.
absolutely. Cyan. Ba, 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 ba.
100%. When you were talking with Valina earlier, and you're like, "My God," I was like, I expected to be like, "My God is an awesome God.
No,
He
no.
reigns."
It's signed Sovindal or Kings.
No taker.
Oh,
She's got
Solvendal,
it.
what?
say that again. Yeah.
Sovindal or Kins. Sorry, I'll put it in the chat so you guys can.
Kins. Okay.
Sylvan.
Yeah, I was trying to make note of everything you said, but I
So-
missed like part of the first half, so I guess I can go back and
Yeah,
watch the
sure.
replay or
I'll
something.
recap it for you. Basically, it is a pair of glasses, and it is a letter to Valine, signed by the Sovindal, asking her to deliver these glasses to her brother Bax, who is working out of a roadhouse along the High Tower, and he has agreed to give up his health, basically in return for her doing him this favor. As it goes with hags,
Hags.
any deal with them comes with a cost.
Jinx, would you be showing me these glasses?
Yeah, so I read the note out loud, and as that happens, I hand the box over to you with the glasses.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, and then I now finish reading the letter, I will still like to, with my sleight of hand, try to find something of value on her, not of informational value, just like gold value, like a watch or anything of value.
Sure. Give me an investigation check first, and then a sleight of hand check if you're trying to be sneaky.
I am trying to be sneaky. Investigation is a 14.
Okay.
And a sleight of hand is, I can't see, excuse me, 18.
18. All right.
My cat.
Sure.
What did I
That's
find?
pretty high. Pretty high.
And I'm
Sleight of hand is
imagining you're like
+6.
over here somewhere, right?
Do I see this going on, Ron?
Yeah, you see her kind of looking through things, definitely.
But her sleight of hand check
Even with
is-
my sleight of hand?
No.
That's supposed to be-
So
Hold on.
right. The sleight of hand check is to see if he sees you find some cash or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a like important bitch. You must have something on her.
This is
of
an
value.
important bitch, bro. This is
Yeah,
a
as you kind of like dig
ass
through her
bitch.
pockets and kind of like in the crates and in the crates and like barrels that are around you, you see that they've been like stocked with like food items. You see that there are just like knickknacks and almost just like collections of like small bundles of twigs, collections of like bat
Twigs.
guano, almost like as if they're like
Bat
spell
guano?
components. Um,
Like she doesn't have any gold on her or anything like fancy?
I mean, as far as you can tell, it's just that.
No? Okay. Well, I take the twigs and stuff just in case. I don't know what they are, but you
Yeah.
know. Okay.
So when she hands me the glasses,
Mhm.
I'm gonna gesture towards Gon and Tybalt, and I mean whoever's around, but they're the closest to me, right? By the time we're like leaving the spot.
Yeah, I mean, it would be whoever's around you right now.
So I'm gonna like show them to her. I'm like, hey, so from that letter, this is something special. I think we can use them, but on top of that, I'm gonna figure out what the fuck these are. So once we get back to the wagon, give me like 10 minutes, and I'll tell you what they are.
Okay.
And I'm not, again, like I'm not hiding them. I'm showing them to everybody. So at this point, I think, are we heading back to the wagon? Is that what we're doing?
Sure, if that's what you guys want to do.
Tibble turns
Well,
to
we haven't gone that
Graves.
far yet, right? I mean, we just ended battle here.
Right. But like the point is, like, what is our point? Like, Vox, are you wanting to explore more shit in here, or do you?
I
I
thought
mean,
we
because
were
you don't.
still in battle technically, or
No, we're no. We're only doing that because 2 people were down.
Yeah, you guys are out
And
of
they were,
battle at this
yeah,
point.
yeah, we're completely out of battle.
all right.
Well, I mean, I for one would like to talk to Anders and see if there's more info he has. But on that note, how much longer are we going to play? Because it seems like a pretty good stopping point, and it's almost 10.
Yeah. Yeah, not too much longer.
Could I at least identify them?
Sure, yeah. They aren't a like any particular item that exists in D&D or D&D Beyond. But essentially you are able to infer that these are magically enhanced eyeglasses that have a it's like enchantment on them, which would basically allow them to see hidden blips on a map
Okay.
that have been infused with like connecting enchantment.
Okay.
Based off the letter, you gather that this is a way for members of the cult of Talos to be able to know where each other are at. That way, if you know they
Got it.
need to try to find somebody, it doesn't show them like they don't get to like visualize where they're at, but they can look upon a special map and see like a blip that would be hidden to the natural eye.
So I will put them on. Do we have a map that we've taken from any of the cult?
You guys have found a map, correct?
Okay, who has the map?
No, I don't think we established that, but we did find the one that has the markings, the blue and the black dots that were
Okay.
throughout
So
the Sword Coast.
So I would just, before we leave, I'm gonna put them on after identifying them. And I did pop a spell slot, so I know I'm not doing them ritually. And I'm gonna look at the map. What do I see in looking at the map that isn't already there?
You don't see any difference.
So I'm gonna peruse the map and just tell everybody it's this is a regular map. We need another one. We need to figure out where we're going.
Well, I think Sovendal would be perhaps the one to have the map or the one to have information on where to go.
True.
Well,
Agreed.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we already knew everything about the two cults. This was one of the last two locations. I think there was one other spot that we hadn't been to yet. I don't
No,
know if I took
there
notes
was
on it.
there was more than if we're talking just straight Cult of Talos. There's more than two. Because two were different spots marked on the coast.
Yeah, so there were multiple markings of the Cult of Talos's locations. The one nearest you currently would be at the Wayside Inn.
So I say, as we review the map, there's nothing untoward on this map, but there's a mark in a spot we've been before. And I look to Gon and Tybalt, and I say, that's where we should head. Let's find more information. Let's find how they are intertwined with the Cult of Telos. Rest up,
And
and we go from there.
hearing that, Anders speaks up and he says, before we do that, can I go home?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we'll take you home. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. And
And
I
he's
like I
oh
like
my
like
God,
I forgot he was there. I was like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we'll take you home. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Are you okay? By the way, are you okay?
He's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm so tired.
Anders, you gotta be better, man. Like, I know you're working on that sword and stuff, and like, you were looking a little janky last time I saw you. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like the guy to learn things from, but like,
I go up to Anders and I'm like, he's not even a guy.
okay,
He,
all
like,
right.
Like, Gone, roll a persuasion check, please, or deception. Sorry, whichever you prefer.
I mean, what is
I'm
a
gonna
guy?
I'm gonna go persuasion because I'm not trying to actually deceive him. So I'm not trying to
Okay,
further him from the truth.
No, let's go.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check.
Shoo, that's a 26.
He is just like, look, man. He's like, I thought Valine was a hot girl. Now you're telling me this isn't even a guy. I thought I
Okay,
saw
look.
a squat earlier. I don't know what's going on. I just need to go to bed.
I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna like fucking just like fucking do the like a side eye at Gon and be like,
oh fucking
all right, man. I was like, all right, okay, look, and of my own volition, I'll dispel the glamour, and then I'll just like fucking.
And he
come
just
up
throws
my
his hands
full-
up. He's like, "Can we just fucking go? I'm over. I just
Yeah.
want to go home. This is
Oh,
so
like-
confusing. All of this. I thought, okay, let's just whatever you guys want to do.
Look,
I
I'm just
wanna go
saying,
home."
like, I'm okay. Look, I'm not an actual person, but like, I'm a
And he's
good
just like,
guy.
dude,
though.
I just want to go home.
All right, yeah, you're right. So I'm just gonna fucking, I'm gonna like reach my hand up and like fucking snap and go back down to like Abrath and be like, yeah, we should just go. We should get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we should just go.
Alright.
Yeah.
If there's anything else, I would say that you guys are able to successfully go back to Phandalin, and then we can pick up from there.
Full rest.
Not yet.
Bullshit.
We're in
Come on,
Phandalin.
yeah.
We were in Phandalin.
You guys are just traveling back to Phandalin.
Okay.
There's still some shit that could go down.
There are still some shit that can go down.
On the way to Phandalin.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, man.
I mean, you guys are about a mile
We'll be
outside
on
of
the
town.
streets.
There
We're
might
only
be
a-
there might be a random owl bear that roams around. Who knows?
Oh,
There were
Maybe
some-
our
some
homie. Maybe our
wormlings that
homie.
were flying around previously
Well,
looking for
hey,
some goats.
If he has something set up, let's go ahead and take it out right now. I want a long rest.
Also, I mean, it is pouring rain. It is stormy
Boy,
conditions.
What? Okay, could we just do a couple of survival checks to make sure we get there safely?
Sure. Ebrath, give me a survival check. to make sure you get.
Can we help him?
All right, fuck it.
If you would like to roll one as well, Jinx, you are able to.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm gonna do one too.
16.
Cool.
+8.
Yeah, you guys get back to town just fine.
Fuck yeah. Full
Fuck
rest?
yeah, that's a
Oh.
20,
No full
bro.
rest.
What?
That's a
Ah,
classic 20.
This
What do
isn't
you-
a video game. You don't just
what do
get
you
to get
think-
to a fucking
but-
checkpoint and just.
but what do
save
you
your
think
I
we
want a
file.
do?
TP.
You think we're just chilling in town?
You guys are at the
wide awake.
at
We're going to the
entrance to town.
We're going
and
to
that is
the
where
inn.
we're ending the night.
Maybe
Okay,
there's
we
thirsty
just got
wenches
there.
that are just
All right,
like,
fine.
Thirsty
fine.
wenches.
then they get dangerous, dude.
So no
What-
long
That's
rest,
true,
no
that's true.
short rest.
What about
All right,
Gon?
no,
long
rest.
rest. No.
Did Gon get a short rest?
Large
I will
rest.
say it will have taken about an hour to get back to town. If you would like to spend an hour and use one hit die, you're able to.
But no
All right, I'm
spell
gonna do
slots,
that.
even though I'm an elf.
A hit
What?
die.
That
What
would be
number?
that would be a short rest. So technically, you would get your spell slots back.
What? Which one's the hit die?
Yeah, where do
So
I
for a short rest, you're able to, depending on how much time you take, I would say since it's only an hour, you would only be able to use one. You can roll a hit die and get.
Where do you find your hit die again?
It's up in the top right near your like health and stuff.
Okay.
Should be.
I have nothing.
Yeah.
There's a short rest button up there.
Yeah.
Oh, I scrolled.
Oh, okay. Oh, there
Short
we go.
rest.
Yeah, take short rest.
Oh. Cool.
1D.
Confirmed.
And it would just be you
Oh, there
guys
we go.
just like in the wagon, just like just enjoying being able to sit down for the hour that it takes for you to travel back to town.
I'll take
Eating
it.
shawarma.
Got it.
All right.
Eating a shawarma. All right.
There's
fine.
your fucking short rest. Thank you guys for playing.
Thank,
Session.
thank you,
guys-
thank you, DM. Thank you, DM. We
You
love
don't-
you. Thank
Bear, bear,
you.
bear.
Thank
Um,
you.
Wait, what does a short rest do?
It is it allows you to regain some health. Some
But
classes
pretty much
allow you to regain
get ability stuff.
like sources, that you spend. The resources, but that's kind of it. It's just a short, it's not a full long rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
should I do reset maximum HP changes during this?
No.
Not one bit.
No.
I didn't get any heal. I didn't heal, so I'm just trying to
Well,
figure out how I do it.
Yeah, the automatic shit didn't work for me either.
Okay, so find out what your hit die is.
So if you hit short rest,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
right?
little dice that
So
pops up.
yeah, so then if you click the thing that gives you like there's should be a bunch of different like empty things for you. Says your class. It'll be like
Got it.
underneath it.
Okay,
You
cool.
click that and then you take the short rest and it'll automatically heal you that amount.
Okay.
Got it?
It still did not heal anything.
No, you need
should
to
see the
hit
reflect.
you need to
Okay.
hit the when
The
you
little
click
box.
when you click the little box,
Yeah, so
a
I have
little roll
one of the
See-
little boxes.
checked, yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom of that, does another little box appear where it says like 1D something plus something? Or no?
Mm,
No, then hit another one of those little square boxes.
You might have used them all.
Hopefully it popped up.
okay.
Yeah, so the box popped up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now click
click
yeah,
that.
the hit
Yeah.
dice, the 1D whatever plus whatever.
All right. There we go.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What are you looking at as
Thanks.
far as like availability next weekend? Is anybody out? Anybody have a preferred day?
I'm
I'm out
Sunday
all
and
weekend.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, Edgar and
works.
I are out.
be
Friday,
tight.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, the
actually.
girls are gonna be down here, so I'm out unless it's Sunday evening.
Yeah, I think even Sunday evening I'd be coming home from like a long weekend. I don't think I would do it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll check
might
back in
skip.
kind of
Mhm.
midweek, but it sounds like we might skip next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, unless it's like Friday or something.
I can do Friday or Sunday.
Yeah, I could probably do Friday. That should be fine for me.
That might work. Yeah, I could do Friday.
Saturday
I
morning, but I
think.
know people are gonna have
Well,
halfsies.
when are the
Gee,
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
does it?
know.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I can't do Friday. I didn't know if
Okay.
it was. Yeah.
All right, I gotta go. Love you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
GG's.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you for
No, it
everything.
sounds like
Thank you.
like
Have
a
good work
Diablo
week.
night.
Oh, I still haven't started the
Diabolo.
new season. I gotta start it. I haven't played since Server Smash.
I'm back to 30.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll take a little away from the computer for like an hour and then pop in. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.